But baby tits.
Almighty!
What in tarnation?
So yeah, please do not say fuck or bugger. We are now live on stream. For anyone that is new to the stream, this is gonna be, or you know, you probably won't have even like hit the button yet, but you know, it'll be on YouTube at some point. Anyway, we're working a little bit more on Theo, one of the characters in our Vidya game.
Your what?
Vidya game.
Vidya, in our Vidya game.
Wait, so is that different or is that the same thing?
As what?
Same thing.
It's a
Just
different thing.
more.
Wait, it's a different thing.
Yes.
I'm
A
confused.
Vidya game.
A Vidya game.
No. What? No. What?
A Vidya
No.
game.
Oh
Vidya
god.
game.
Put the lotion on its skin, or else it gets the hose again.
Stop. Cease.
A Vidya game is to gaming what W is to presidency.
Oh, right. Right.
That means so much to me.
Vidya game.
Complete sense, mate.
So yeah, that's what we're doing today. We're working on Theo, a character from our Vidya game. Today I am joined by the absolutely clueless Sergeant Sentinel. Say
That's
hi
correct.
to everyone.
That's correct. I am clueless, but I am the sergeant and I am the guard to the cord.
That's
me.
Oh, gosh.
We're joined by Warren, who is silent at the moment, and hopefully it'll stay that way. We are joined by Demonic, who is supposed to be managing my stream, but I have no idea what he's doing. And
I'm on your stream right now.
we are joined by May. It's May's birthday, so everyone wish May a happy birthday.
Or
a happy
That's a
birthday.
lie.
Or a
That's a
happy birth to May, if you will.
Oh. Oh.
It's not my birthday.
It is now.
No, it's not May's birthday, but we're just making fun of the fact that it's May
birthday.
and she is May in May.
We're just making fun of her.
Yeah.
Because it's May's birthday.
Not that that's a wise thing to do. She's one of our HR managers. So. We're also joined by.
Did you say RH?
We are also joined by the inimitable Uncle Boof.
Oh, it's Mr. Booth.
Who's hey. There you go. There he is. Hey.
Oh,
hey,
it's
Boof.
Mr. Booth. Hello, Mr. Booth.
And we are rejoined by Omega Flash, who has just come off of a 7-hour live stream himself, and is
I don't play.
and is here to ask all of your questions, narrate the stream, let me know when there's new followers and stuff, all that
All the
good
good
shit.
stuff.
Yeah.
Gloriousness.
So yeah, let's have some fun today. I think maybe. Oh, and also I know in the last couple of streams I got a lot of people asking for face cam, and I do have a webcam, but I've decided no, not gonna do that. But I will give you this glorious picture of myself that I took today.
Oh man. Is it sexy?
I mean,
I think
I thought it would have to be at least a 5.
I
This
think
was when he was on about his daughter with his hair being curly.
yeah.
I think that's a very sexy picture.
Yeah, I mean,
That'd be
I
horrible.
was basically, whenever I look at my daughter, I'm like, your hair is so gorgeous and wavy, and it's a thing of beauty.
It's just
so,
there.
It's so pretty to look at. And then I'm like, how, you must have gotten that from like your great grandmother, because my grandmother had wavy curly hair kind of thing. My mum doesn't, and I was like, and I don't. And then I went and looked in the mirror. I was like, oh wait. Oh wait, my hair does go wavy. Neat.
You know that song?
Neato.
That
So there you
says she
go.
must be swift like a coursing river. They were talking about Almighty's hair.
My hair is.
Hair.
Yeah, there you go. So yeah, I have I've asked my fellow concept artists and stuff for some feedback on Theo. They've given me some feedback, so today I'm going to be kind of actioning that, and maybe, and it's a big maybe, towards the end of the stream. Towards the end of the stream, we might start working on clothing, like more clothing than they're currently wearing.
I don't know.
So, yeah.
It's alright like that.
Well, this isn't really comfortable battle attire, I don't think.
Don't you know that the
That's like the top tier armor.
the strings protect you? The sports bra. Oh my! Like she's already wearing a lot since there's a sports bra.
This is entertaining.
Have you not played like Skyrim?
There already.
God.
I have for 7 hours just now.
Omega. Theo is a they. They or them.
Wait.
Or it's.
Wait, it's a multi-gender?
We
It is
don't know.
it?
We don't know. Theo hasn't told us their gender, so we are currently referring to Theo as they or them.
Why is this ongoing?
Let's see. More clothing, boo. There's a video on PSN for Blau's Blue Cross tag danger voice. Thank you. That's not me, but I'll definitely check it out. More clothing, boo. Sorry, guys. Clothes are important to not get stabbed in the face.
Yeah, we don't. Stabbing in the face is. It's an undesirable trait.
Yeah, but the thing is, you look at Terra, her armor stats sucks. And look at what she was wearing.
Fishnet.
No. To be fair, I think Terra's armor stats sucked because she had boob armor.
Correct.
Who's
Almost.
Terra? Terra doesn't exist.
That's true. Terra does not exist.
Yeah, she was terrible.
Right in the field, Boof. What are you doing, man?
This instant.
Cease and desist your acts of violence against this.
You guys are probably all wondering, like, what's he doing? Hiding bits of the meshes stuff. And basically, I'm going to be making some polygroups, and I will explain the awesomeness of polygroups very short.
Hello.
Hello.
Goodbye.
And forevermore.
Please don't make half-naked female masters. We have no intention of doing that because it gets cold in the battlefield.
That's correct.
When you're running
full
around,
feelings at heart.
When you're running around, you get all heated up and you want to take stuff off. Have you not done exercise in like the past year?
No, I have
Don't
asthma.
answer that.
Dude, I'm usually lifting in sweatpants and a massive hoodie.
Hey. Oof.
Oh man, don't get us excited, boo.
Oof.
Too late.
Nothing to be excited about. I promise there's nothing to be excited about.
It's alright. We're all guys here. Mostly.
Got a face made for radio, let me tell you.
Ooh. Face made for radio. Yeah.
So, like, you'll have all, well, when the stream catches up, you'll have all seen that I just made, like, a new polygroup, and that allows me to really, really easily go, I want to just work on the legs. Boom, there you go. Just working on the legs. So I'm going to make a whole bunch of different groups like that for kind of key areas of the body. And, you know, it'll just make working in general a lot easier. And honestly, I should have done this a while back. I usually do this, like, right at the start, like when I first start on a new model, but I don't know why I didn't this time. It was just like glutton for punishment mode or something.
Well,
Springy2085 has joined the fray. Thanks for following.
yeah.
Hey, lady, did you read top over? Dum.
So when I worked on Mangus, I basically, like, I got to the retopo stage and I was like, I'm gonna retopo the whole body, even though, like, Mangus is under clothes and everything. I was like, I'm gonna retopo the entire body so that when I do any other female characters, I can just use that retopo, like, early.
Yeah, remodel everything.
So that I don't have to redo it. Yeah. That, like, one of the core concepts of game art is, like, how much can we reuse stuff?
I've noticed this as a standard theme among all of the Call of Duty maps until I stopped playing that.
Yeah.
Because of how repetitive it was.
Let's see.
It's just same map, different.
I have a
Reskins.
question.
Yeah.
Is it hard to design a master that's an arachnid?
It's not hard. It's not hard to design one that's an arachnid. The difficulty comes in the more,
rigging.
Yeah, the difficulty comes in with rigging, animation, and more importantly, there's something that that they used in Paragon and that we are going to be using in Phoenix Rising, and that's called foot IK. IK meaning inverse kinetics, and what that means is like. Basically, whenever you go through the walking or running animations, or even just the standing idle animation, you do a bunch of calculations that basically says like, okay, so where is my foot and where is the ground, and then let's move the foot to the ground, but that might mean like moving it up or down, and that means that you have to bend the leg as well. So you have to do all the different calculations for that. Doing it for like bipedal heroes, kind of straightforward. You can run into difficulties with it though, even with bipedal characters. So with like quadrupeds, the difficulty doubles. With octopeds, that's
one can only imagine the troubles.
It's gonna suck.
Let's see. Doesn't look athletic at all. She looks like a marathon runner, a bit like a lazy one, haha. You must make her a little more athletic, buff her shoulders in a healthy way, give her abs, and make her legs more athletic, smiley face.
Well, that's a suggestion if I ever heard one.
There you go. Thank you for your feedback. It's valuable. Get out my
Is it going to happen?
But how visible is it?
No. It's like I said, there's going to be a whole bunch of changes that happen today. I got some feedback from our concept artists. I got some feedback from some friends of mine who work at various studios in the industry and stuff. I'm just like, yo, let's get this fixed. So that's what we're doing today.
So we're getting it fixed.
Yeah, we're getting it fixed. Jim will.
Yep. She's getting
so
fixed.
This
will not fix
this
it.
was what
She's
was
getting
suggested.
fixed.
Oh, hey, we're getting a new music person. Good luck in your application, Demi-Train.
Good luck.
Good luck.
That's
Yeah,
all
let
that
it
we
be
are
known.
allowed to say to you because of
Yeah.
HR.
Pretty much. Let's see.
No, we're not allowed to show favoritism, so. Yeah. I wish you well in your endeavor, sir.
May the odds be ever in your
God.
favor.
Damn it! You beat me to it.
Make sure that if you do apply, you have to at least send the application because we have processes we have to go through.
Well, yeah, if you don't send the application,
if
you can't do it.
if you apply, please send an application. What?
Yeah, don't just message like one of the VKs that are in charge of it. Like send an application.
Because the VKs will actually get in trouble for that. So
Yeah, so like send an application, guys.
believe
Um,
me.
It has happened.
Yeah,
Yes.
it has actually quite
Da-da-da.
recently, I think.
Yes, it
I
has.
can't
As
remember what
as HR will destroy your face.
Yep.
If you
Your face.
if you undercut them, as well they should. So
Yep. We've been threatened with, and I'm quoting here, the Iron Fist of Kirsch.
The Bathammer.
No.
that's right.
When you design a small hero like Iggy, does it have to be longer or wider because of hitbox fairness?
Ooh.
That's a good question.
You know, initially I thought that would be kind of an issue, but one of those things I think could be easily balanced out with is basically with how well the hero is able to scale and do things itself. Like for instance, I mean, if you've got a hero that moves insanely fast, has a tiny hitbox, and just does, you know, ADC type damage, that's usually pretty crappy. If you're going to have a hero that has a smaller hitbox, maybe it'd be a hero that can either tank a little bit more, or maybe doesn't move quite as fast as another hero. That's just my opinion, but do that.
Yeah, like
Rampage is
one
probably
of-
my prime example. When he's in his
Well-
ult, he's got like the region and stuff like that, but he's just a massive target for everyone to shoot at.
He's a sponge.
And with Iggy as well, like Iggy had an escape, but largely
Yeah, it took a
speaking,
rework.
yeah, I mean, largely speaking, it didn't work amazingly well. It didn't even give him that big a speed boost, but like he was slow, hit because of the because of the collision physics and everything, like he was just like difficult to maneuver. Iggy was difficult to maneuver, unless you were that one guy that just like played nothing but Iggy.
And you understood like his backside was bigger than his left pinky toe, and you just knew everything about him, even the way his tongue tasted the fire and the fuel air mixture that came out. Like you just know.
Yeah. But yeah, like Iggy was somewhat balanced in that respect, just down to like the way he played. I kind of think that the same kind of argument could be said of like Faye, for example. Faye was actually like smaller than all of the other heroes. She was actually, if I remember rightly, like the only hero that was smaller than all of the other heroes in terms of like humanoid characters. But like they made up for that by making her super squishy.
We won't be seeing. Oh, sorry.
There was a subs from Hoax League. If you want to get that.
Okay. Yeah. I'm getting to it all.
Okay.
Gosh.
There are a lot of things happening.
Hoax League has been subscribed for 2 months, man. Keep up the good work.
Oh, thanks,
That's dope.
man. That's awesome.
That's dope. That's like beginning stuff.
Super dope. I really appreciate that. Thank you very much.
We won't be seeing most of her body when the armor is on, right?
Not in the first couple of skins, that's for sure. It may change at some point later, but yeah, that's largely correct. Why? Do you want to see more of Theo's body?
I think they were making sure we were gonna make Theo just walk around in a bikini all day.
No,
I mean,
Theo
I wouldn't mind.
Theo is gonna be like a knight type character, so
More like a paladin, I would see her body type.
yeah.
I'd like to point out the incredible detail that Almighty takes, especially when designing the heads of all these characters. I mean, because he's incredibly anatomically correct. If you take a look, the eyes literally do sit in the midpoint of the head. They're in balance as far as parallel to the ground in regards with the ears and the eyes and where they're positioned on the head. That's really cool stuff. I feel like Almighty actually reads a whole crap ton or has actually gone to school for this. So
A little bit of both.
well, there you go.
Actually, no. Like in the middle of last year, I was like, I should go on an anatomy course.
I mean, it makes sense. It makes perfect sense.
Anatomize.
Does incredibly well with it.
Accessorize. Success.
Sounds hard. And if you design an Arachnomaster, could it be able to climb over walls?
Depends what kit is.
That's definitely a good question for another department.
That is a good question for another department. Yeah.
Mechanics.
I think another department would have to work with literally the mechanics of how that would work.
Well,
Yeah,
it'd
like,
probably be more like
we had a
kits in
whole
the first place.
we had like a whole like super cool discussion today about like how boots could work, for example.
Oh,
And
that was I had a good bit of input on that.
that was a great conversation, and we came up with some really interesting ideas that I don't think either any other MOBA has done or is even capable of doing because of the type of MOBAs that they are, right? Like one of the suggestions in particular was just like, I was just like, oh, that could open up so many cool possibilities.
As long as I know that Theo has a swole 8-pack, I don't care what she looks like apart from that.
What in the what?
No, you give her a 6-pack and we're sorted.
I mean, you could just copy pasta.
Look, soul 6-packs are important. Thank you, Omega and Almighty. I love you guys. We love you too. Thanks.
Yeah.
Swole.
Super swole.
Thick.
Extra.
Oh, that kid Brian just donated 1 bit. Thanks for the bit.
Thanks for the bit, man, and I must say that is an extremely responsible donation.
Thanks for the
Thank you.
responsible bit donation. You have 9 bits you can donate over the course of the stream.
Oh yeah. So
Man, what did I just... Oh yeah, there we go. That's
Effort, man. Come on.
If you design an arachnid master, how much harder would it be to get the master to climb a wall?
Have a good one. Today's my last day here.
Good luck.
Bye.
I'm outside. That was one of my friends.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Tell him not to be so rude.
I love you, Seth. I do. Alright.
Apparently not.
Are floating masters easier to animate than normal running masters?
Probably.
Maybe, but at the same time, maybe not.
Well, I mean, you don't have to get the bobbing animation. You don't actually have to get their legs moving, but you still need to make it look realistic.
You know, I'm just imagining how there's just that one leg that's kind of just lagging behind everything else. Whatever you do, you just cannot manage to figure out what the freak is the motor control doing.
I hope you guys make a silence altitude, cool type samurai burst hero.
I mean,
What?
Oh, a silence attitude, cool type samurai burst hero.
Don't know what that is.
well, that's pretty
I'm guessing
specific.
it's like an assassin.
When I hear samurai burst hero, I'm thinking of like some kind of jungle assassin.
Pretty much.
Who has
I
an
think
Anything else
attitude?
that's included there, I don't know.
I guess he wants an attitudinal character who just happens to be a samurai and is cool.
Oh,
Samurais don't have
altitudinal. I thought you said attitudinal. I was like, what?
Attitudinal. I did say attitudinal.
I definitely heard altitude. That's the
said-
thing.
I said altitude first, but then I said, oh, I read it because I'm good at reading.
Oh my.
Like when I first said it, when I first read it, don't come for me. We'll fight in the streets.
What?
Luke
1v1
donated
attack.
100 1v1 me IRL. Scrap. Luke donated 100 bits. You are that is a very irresponsible bit donation. Thank you though.
Thank you very much. I
Put that
appreciate
DS
it at least.
We appreciate it. It's just irresponsible. Put the DS Sunlight insignia on her, like we discussed on last stream.
Wait, what? For the what?
The Dark Souls Sunlight
Oh
insignia on her.
yeah. That's gonna come later. Don't worry. And I have to do it I have to do it in a way that's not gonna get me sued. So. Yeah.
Demonic donated 1 bit. You have 9 more bits. You can donate Demonic.
Actually, I got 3.
3 more.
Man.
John donated 9 more bits. Responsible donation. There you go, John. Setting an example.
So, Almighty, I'm curious. After doing this, are we going to be able to take these different bits of this character and then actually input them into a new character and just manipulate them from there?
That's kind of how this whole character started out. So like, this is like so when I made Magnus, when I got to the retopo stage, I retopoed her entire like naked body underneath instead of
Right.
because I was like, I should probably just do the clothes, and then I thought, oh well, hang on, no, she might need different skins later on, so like I'll do the whole body underneath. So I retopologized the entire body, which gave me a solid base to start other female characters on, or other female-shaped characters on. I'm going to need to do something similar for males, definitely. Because I haven't been responsible for making any males yet, but I will be.
Let's see.
There you go.
If you ever make an ice hero, would you add any kind of interaction with the environment, such as freezing the ground on ramp-like parts on lanes, which would be too slippery to move up?
Well, that's interesting.
What, like Scardy kind of thing?
So the difficulty here is like we can't sit here and go like, yes, we will absolutely do that, but we do love these kind of ideas.
Like, you should definitely post them more often in the Discord, and I always make sure that these items get talked about.
Yeah, definitely. Like Reddit and Discord, they're both great places to put the stuff. Discord is fantastic if you want like an actual conversation with a bunch of us devs, because as far as I know, like just about all of us are active on Discord
All the time.
Yeah, quite a bit.
Will one map side be different than the other, like on Monolith? I don't know. I don't
Have
know.
to wait
You
and see.
have to wait until you announce
Well,
it.
one, what?
I'm not going to be responsible for leaking Osville's content. Osville can be responsible for leaking Osville's content.
That's correct. Aye, laddie.
Hi, pal.
Or just wait till Golden leaks it.
Golden leaks.
Golden.
Is it possible to create is it possible to create a master that could resurrect minions? I'm assuming that a different department kind of question. No, but
It just normally go into
That's a mechanic thing. That's not an art
and-
thing. Like I can absolutely do the artwork for a master that can do that. Whether or not that master gets
Necromancer.
designed is something else. Although like we have discussed because like I kept seeing this one guy just like, oh yeah, like make a necromancer. This is all over YouTube. Like make a necromancer. And I went to the team and I was like, necromancer would be really fucking cool. and so now
some kind of Lich King.
Yeah, so now we're kind of thinking about a necromancer. But in one of the earlier like minion streams when I was making the minions, one thing that we did talk about was, or at least we talked about it in the stream. It hasn't gone any further internally, and I'm okay with that. But one thing we did talk about was the possibility of having like a minion king as a master. So someone whose entire kit revolves around manipulating minions and stuff. That could be kind of
dope.
neat.
You can imagine the kind of possibilities of having an army just under you.
Yeah, just the backdoor tower dives.
It would be cool to have a master that's pet based. I mean, Paragon was sort of getting to that with Iggy and Scorch because that was the master that was based upon buildables. But pets, I think, would be very, very cool.
Yeah, you just have to make sure it doesn't turn into Witch Doctor from Diablo 3.
What about the Necromancer from Diablo 3?
Oh my!
Yeah.
Anybody gonna run the Traggle set? Or are you guys gonna go from the?
Do you know what? I actually haven't played since they launched Necromancer, and I really should because I bought the Necromancer pack like before they even released it.
It's the Necromancer pack is ridiculous. Let me know when you're gonna jump on and play. We'll hop on.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Hop on, baby.
One on ones with Booth. Ooh.
Oof.
Can we get a character inspired by Zatanna from DC, please?
Please.
Do you know what? For years I've wanted to do some Zatanna fan art. Like I love Zatanna as a character.
Alright, so can someone describe to me so I can be on the same page? 'Cause
Zatanna
remember, I'm clueless.
Yeah, Zatanna
don't.
is a female wizard who basically just wears like a leotard and a long-tailed coat.
Her thing is like she can only cast spells by saying them backwards, right?
That's generally how the mystic magic works in DC. Yep.
Mystic magic.
She has to like speak backwards. And then she casts spells.
No, you gotta realize sultanas are golden raisins. That's what it is.
So, like, what is AoE? You got what's her?
She was
thing?
just like a magician. I don't.
Oh.
Yeah. Will you be using some of the concept art from the first SOTG as a reference for Theo's armor, or has there been a final design majorly using exclusively?
There are quite a few internal concepts, and actually, one of the things that has been done recently was I went in and I said, "Yo, that future male Theo armor from the last state of the game is dope. Can you like redo it on the female Theo, please?" And so the concept artists have been doing that.
Cool.
On Discord, I just get the thinking emote as a reply. Well, that's not. Mechanics.
Mechanics.
Where are those buggers when you need them?
Hey, no saying buggers on stream.
Oh,
No, please don't say fuck or bugger.
Got him.
Let's take
does 10 push-ups.
You are not just Dimitri. You are not nobody. You are important to us as an individual. Thank you for being our supporter. Will you
I
guys
support
be...
you supporting me.
Yeah.
Right.
We support your existence as an individual.
Hashtag support.
Yeah.
Me.
Hashtag support means.
Man, like I try not to think on like even a global scale, let alone like a universal or a realital scale, because it tends to mess with my mind. But like, I read this thing recently, and it really kind of messed me up for like half a day. And it was basically, when you think of yourself, right, or like the self that you know is different from the version of you that other people know, right? And everyone that you've ever met or interacted with knows a different version of you, because like their impression of you is different and everything. So like their mental image of you is different, and that really fucked me up because I was just like, no, there's only just me. No, it's just me. It's just, but no, it does make sense. It's just really fucked up. And that's the kind of shit that I think about at night.
Hey, you said it. Hey.
What? Hey.
Will you be streaming the ability animation development at all? That's up to that part of the team.
I won't be. I don't do animation. I tried animation once. It didn't work out very well.
Yeah, that's up to the animation team. If they want to stream, they most certainly can. But we can let them know that you guys are interested in watching them work. But I don't know if it's possible since they do a lot of stuff. They're pretty secretive to us too.
Yeah, they generally don't talk to us, man.
They're kind of just there.
They'll like walk up in one day with like a huge folder of files, and we'll be like, okay, what's next?
So
like,
yeah,
full save. Awesome. Let's get to work.
Literally.
Cool. So now that I've done all that, I can just like, if I want to work on the top lip, for example, I can really quickly select the top lip, mask it. I can soften the mask up, and this will let me, like, if I wanted to, like, just, I don't know, really mess everything up, like, it doesn't affect the bottom lip, it only affects the top lip. So yeah, so all of that stuff that I did just then, it may look like I've just wasted a whole bunch of time, but actually it's made my life really, really easy for the coming stages of modeling.
Yeah.
I have a really quick question, Almighty, and you might be able to explain this much better to an ignorant person like me. Why do her eyes look to have nipples?
What?
So the
little pointy bits.
yeah, the
where the
iris. Why does the
iris
iris
is meant
point
to
out?
be.
Oh, because that's what your eyeballs do, man.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
Your
Awesome.
Yeah,
your
if you actually look at the
eyeballs.
shape,
Hang on.
pointy kind of thing.
I'll find a picture.
Because
There's actually
spherical.
like, yeah, it's not completely spherical. There's actually a ton of information about eyeballs that's really, really cool. But I'll show you this one for now. So here is your eyeball, and as you can see, it's like it's mostly spherical until you get to the front where you have your cornea, and then the space between the cornea and the iris is basically just filled with fluid. The other reason why, another way that you can tell that eyeballs aren't perfectly spherical is, for example, if you wear glasses, your prescription will typically show two measurements. You will have, generally speaking, the first measurement will either be plus or minus, and this is your sphere measurement, so how spherical your eyeball is. If it's positive, then you are long-sighted. If it's negative, then you are short-sighted. If it's positive, the lens is cut so that it has a steep convex shape on the front of the lens, and if it's negative, then it's cut so it has a flat shape on the front of the lens and a deep concave on the inside of the lens. The second measurement is always negative or 0. If it's negative, then your eyeballs are slightly rugby ball shaped, and that's called an astigmatism. So, here you go, knowledge bomb. But there's also a ton of measurements that are relative to eyeballs and the body as well. For example, across all the people that have been measured across the world, I'm not saying like every person in the world, I'm saying all the measured people in the world, the diameter of an eyeball is, generally speaking, I think it's 2.5 centimeters across. This can vary by something like 10% in either direction. And after you've reached about 1.5 years old, your eyes don't grow anymore. They stay the same size for the rest of your life. And that's why young children tend to have really, really big looking eyes. Is because their eyes, like, they grow a bit and then they stop, but the rest of your head hasn't caught up yet.
I got a question. Do you think a master that doesn't use mana will fit in this game?
Wait, what?
Use what?
Mana?
Mana.
Oh, like Kukulane from Smite and that.
Yeah. Also, Maddie, I think you just like helped a whole bunch of anatomy students study just now.
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
I mean, like
there is a lot of things which will have to be like rebalanced for that hero, because if you have like a Bellica, with it's going to give him a massive advantage.
Right. Okay. So I've just gone to one of my many hot links. So the the size of an adult human eye is approximately 24.2 millimeters, or 2.42 centimeters, or just under 1 inch if you're in America.
Wait. 1 inch?
Yeah, just under 1 inch.
2.5 centimeters.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Thank you for clearing that up. I was having trouble following.
Yep. There's also, if I remember rightly, I'm just trying to find it. I'm just trying to find the measurement here. But there's also a there's almost like a fixed distance that the eyeballs have between each other as well, like measured from pupil to pupil. But I can't find that right now. Anyway, yeah,
that's pretty intense.
And also eyeballs, generally speaking, like they don't. So like it's almost an error in this model. Is that eyeballs, generally speaking, they don't rest with both pupils facing like exactly forward. They're actually rotated outwards by about 3 degrees each.
Why is this like an exact science? What?
Because there's this thing called evolution, right?
Evolution.
What's
evolution.
Evolution.
And what happened is, over time, people's eyeballs like grew to be, or changed to be, an adequate size. Like they didn't need to be any bigger, they didn't need to be any smaller. The depth of them allows them to have just the right amount of magnification, because humans no longer are like hunter-gatherers or anything, so we don't need like extremely long 3D vision that most predators have. We also don't need like 180-degree peripheral vision like most prey species have. So our eyeballs have developed over time to be the way that they are.
That's intense.
And that's why just about everybody's eyeballs are the same. Interestingly, and this is not eyeballs, there is a tribe of people in somewhere in Malaysia. They're basically like, they're a tribe of people that just live on the water. They have like huts that are like they are like built like a mile away from the beach or whatever, like in the water, with like poles that go down to the seabed and everything. They live their life in boats and all this stuff, and they are the first people, scientists believe anyway, they are the first people that scientists believe have actually evolved to live an ocean-faring life, because all of them have spleens that are like 20% larger than other humans on the planet. The spleen is where your body stores oxygenated red blood cells, and what that means is that their spleens have developed to be essentially a natural scuba tank for them.
What?
Yeah.
So they can go underwater and hold their breath for like 5 minutes and not give a crap?
Basically.
More like hours.
Not
People
hours.
can do hours if they train themselves, and if they've adapted to it, they can do it even longer.
Anyway, enough of that. I'm gonna get on with actual works.
How big is Theo's spleen?
How big is Theo's spleen? About the same size. About the same size as any paladins, to be honest. You know, massive, full of spleen.
Massive, right?
I started a design for Paragon Necromancer and Paragon, so I started a design for Paragon Necromancer and Paragon, so I mean, well, please feel free to upload it for us. We'll
that'll be cool.
Minion King, kind of like Yorick from League of Legends. Have you played League Almighty?
No. Well, I played like one game.
Wait, who's he on about?
Yorick is a champion from League of Legends, and
Yeah, Yorick is a pain in the ass.
Yorick!
He kills minions and he can resurrect the minions which he last hits, kind of thing.
Yorick!
Would be cool to have a ranger who had a pet that was more of a support, leaving the support role open to different types other than utility.
That would be OP. I'm not even on the mechanics team. That's OP.
We
No.
need to have an emote with the Chris Farley hip thrusts from the Chip and Dale dance Saturday Night Live skit with Patrick Swayze. That's what needs to happen.
Are you planning to add teeth and tongue to the models?
I've already got a low poly teeth and tongue that I made for Magnus, and I'm just gonna copy and paste that into like every model. You don't need to unless they have like fangs or like a monster mouth or something. Like, you don't need to make that with every hero.
What about a Poison Ivy inspired character?
What in the weird?
I actually did make some Poison Ivy fan art at one, and it was hot. She had a great ass.
Do you want to get some up for us?
Somebody's asking what kind of fan art about Zatanna.
The best kind.
Stop! You know what they're going to assume. Can we get a big golem made out of medieval weapons who throws his insides at enemies? That's very specific.
That's very interesting. Why would you come up with that?
Did anyone else watch Hannibal, the TV show?
No.
Just while we're on the subject of Vinid.
Is bugger a swear?
It's not. It's okay. So there was a TV show called Bo Selector in the UK. It was kind of like a comedy sketch show, and they made fun of a character who they made fun of a presenter who would always go like, "You're live on Channel 4. Please don't swear," or whatever. So they'd always start the thing going like making fun of this person going, "Hi, you're live on this channel. Please don't say fuck or bugger." Yeah. As usual, I'm being unoriginal. No shame.
Let's see. Did you guys see the Did you guys see the Unleashed Games team as a competition? If you don't know them, that's a team that wanted to resurrect Paragon with old and new design heroes. They showed a little bit of a map and new cards until yet.
Okay, so we, generally speaking, have not been keeping that much up to date. Well, I personally have not been keeping that much up to date with like what any other groups are doing. I find it's counterproductive. I like to just focus on what I'm doing and try and be like the best artist that I can be and the best developer that I can be. And I think that that's probably the healthiest attitude that I can have towards it.
I mean, also I haven't just as a voice actor, I didn't know from what I saw, Unleashed didn't have any voice actors on their team, and voice actors tend not to feel competition like that when you're on different teams like that, especially since voice acting is such a small community. You just want to try to get along with other people. Do you know your total team numbers? I think we said 70 plus.
Yeah, I think we're around 70.
Don't forget to save, Almighty.
I did save a few minutes ago, yeah. Thank you.
I had a question. How would you guys feel about a master that doesn't use mana? Ready?
What?
Someone is saying, how would you feel about a master that doesn't use mana?
We already answered that.
Yeah. Paragon remakes are da-da-da, you already said, blah, blah. Demi has an astigmatism. I'm sorry. Unless you're happy about it, then congratulations.
Well, I mean, like, astigmatisms are incredibly common. I have one. My daughter has one. Yeah. Don't feel bad, man.
Yeah.
I'm sure you make up for it in other ways.
Why the beep couldn't we evolve like the mantis shrimp?
What in the shrimp?
Because we eat shrimps. And
We eat them.
Mantis shrimp. Sorry, did someone mention mantis shrimp? I freaking love
Yes.
mantis shrimp. I know loads about mantis shrimp.
You know loads
somebody
about
said like
everything though.
somebody said why couldn't we evolve like the mantis shrimp?
Do you guys know about the mantis shrimp?
No,
I'm
it's not.
slightly
I
Okay,
just know they're tasty.
so
Ignorant of the
lacking
mantis
on
shrimp.
information.
So, most people, this is just a small factoid about mantis shrimp. So, most people only have 3 color receptors in their eyes, and they receive red, green, and blue light. Or they can filter
Primary
red, green, and
colour.
blue light. Sorry, I should say. And that's what scientists call primary colors. If you go to like art school, or if you go to your 5-year-old teacher and say the primary colors are red, green, and blue, they'll be like, no, it's red, yellow, and blue, and then you'll argue for hours about which is right, science or them. Anyway, so we have those 3. Mantis shrimp have 13.
Woo.
I know, right? So
intense.
mantis shrimp can see colors that we don't even realize exist. And
That's pretty cool.
Also, mantis shrimp can punch so hard that they create plasma bubbles underwater.
Oh yeah.
They what?
They
Sorry about
right,
that,
so mantis shrimp punch so fast that they create an air bubble that then bursts and is so hot because of the speed that everything is happening that it creates a little flash of plasma.
Basically something so hot that it's not a gas, liquid, or
Yeah,
solid.
and also mantis shrimp. You know what? I'm going to get rid of these line body.
Are they delicious?
Mantis shrimp.
Yes, they are.
I've never actually eaten one. I probably wouldn't want to eat one. I'd be scared that even in death it would try and eat me. But mantis shrimp also, they have to be kept in special tanks in the aquarium because they can punch through like the inch-thick glass that most aquarium tanks have. And you need to understand, a mantis shrimp is only like 12 inches long.
How many people? So it's a foot. How many people on your team do the same work like you? I mean, sculpting the heroes and painting them.
Yeah,
We
I'm
have
curious too.
3.
Two other people.
You got you, Anna.
So Almighty
Who's
is
the other one?
one. Elethenia is the other, and then
Tremor and Jug.
Deep Field Dev is the 3rd one.
Correct. Although Deepfield, I think, after the character that he's currently working on, is probably going to be moving over to environment art for a while.
Okay.
Is he going to be hanging with us?
He's going to be hanging out with Osville, because Osville needs a ton of stuff made. And I was like, well, I'm not doing it.
Such a nice guy.
Awesome. He's been helping us though, so that's fine. Doo-doo-doo. How do you plan to measure the success of your game? Do you guys play it? Yeah? Okay, awesome.
That's basically so there are many measurements that a lot of people can make, and the most easy one is like, does it make money? To me, honestly, it's like, do people play it and do they think it's fun? If the answer to both of those questions is yes, then it's a success to me.
GGs.
In fact, even if the answer is people on my team play it and enjoy it, that's still a success to me.
Mirami Yolo has joined the fray.
Don't
Thanks
get
for
me wrong,
following.
I'd love to become like a millionaire overnight and go live on an island somewhere and just like make art like this for the rest of my life. But honestly, like I've worked on enough games to appreciate the satisfaction that comes with just having finished something and know that people play
Hello.
it.
Hey, Shika.
Car, what's up?
Oh, it's
Yo.
Shikar. Hey.
Because
gotta realize
that feeling is
people-
dope, and I hope
People who
everyone
do this, like what Almighty's doing right here, people who do this for a living, even if they weren't getting paid for it, they would still do this. This is what they love to do.
gets- Wait, we're getting paid for this?
No.
No, we're not. I'm just saying.
Almighty is now the fucking best. He guy knows the magic. Hey, no cursing on the stream.
Yeah, man, keep your fucking language to yourself.
Fuck's sake.
Shut your fucking mouth.
Oh my gosh.
All good.
I blame Warren.
Oh, my ears now. The what?
Is not fucking the best guy. Almighty's not fucking the best guy. He
What?
knows the mantis shrimp.
The
What?
best guy.
What?
Who's the best guy?
Who's the best guy? Who's the
I think
best
they meant
guy
to say
and why
Almighty
am I
is now the
fucking
fucking
them?
best guy. Almighty. The only two people. Wow, that's hard. Yeah. Yeah, we may get more modelers later. Mantis Shrimp inspired master confirmed.
No, I'm not confirming that. I'm just saying the mantis shrimp is damn cool. I might make it like a little land-based mantis shrimp that runs around in the jungle though.
Almighty could be super smart, or who's making it all up in his mind. Almighty could be super smart, or he's making it up all in his mind, and we believe it because we have no clue what he's talking about.
Could be any
Sounds
one of
about right.
those things.
Had a convo of random facts about sea creatures today as well. There's just something so fascinating about the evolution of underwater creatures, especially the deeper you go into the ocean. The deeper you go into the ocean is just closer to nightmares. Like, that's where you go when you sleep.
Oh yeah. Like I used to think that I loved swimming and that I I used to love going sailing and stuff like that, like out in the ocean on open water and everything. And then I can't remember the date or anything, but I just remember there was a time when we went to France and the water was crystal clear blue and everything, and I jumped off the end of the pier and I swam out a little bit. And then when I looked down, the water was dark and I couldn't see the bottom, and I just freaked out. And I was just like, "Oh, this is not for me anymore."
I got a question. Is there going to be a good mix of human and beast type masters?
At the moment, at least the first 5 masters are all human, but we do have some designs for more bestial masters as well. And personally, I would love to work on more kind of animalistic masters, not furries, but actual beasties.
Oh, I also pronounced somebody's name wrong the last time we were on stream, so I go ahead and...
You did. You're such a bad person.
I'm sorry. I'm not. I read for a living, but thanks for joining the fray, Thallium.
Oh yeah, you called him Phalium.
I didn't even realize I did it.
You're so bad.
I'll be right back, guys. I gotta go help bring in the groceries.
Let it be known.
Oh,
It went quiet.
Sorry, I'm just growing a statue.
Okay, apparently this is regarding something Kaushal135 said earlier. Was just curious because right now you guys just do this on your free time. I was wondering if you guys might switch to full-time developers for this game if it becomes a success.
It's not even if it becomes a success. I'll say this right now. If this stream ever generated enough revenue that I would be able to safely pay my mortgage every month, I would possibly consider going full-time on this then. I honestly don't mind, quote-unquote, taking a pay cut or whatever so that I can do something that I'm passionate about. It's life is too short to worry about stuff like that. So as long as I know that I can pay for my house and everything, yeah, I'll go full-time.
Yeah.
I know you're passionate about the Serratus Interior.
It's a horrible muscle, man. It's different. It looks different on everyone, but there's rules that you have to follow, and it's so easy to get wrong. But hopefully this is, pleasing the guy earlier who was like, "Oh, she looks like a fat athlete."
Looks like a what?
So someone was like, "Oh, This doesn't look like an athlete. This looks like a lazy marathon runner. I've got to say though, like even a lazy marathon runner is still an athlete, man. Like,
maybe that's exactly what we were aiming for. Like,
Here's the thing. Take a look at Larry Bird. You couldn't define a muscle in that guy's body, and he destroys most athletes that you know. So
yeah.
every human's body looks and reacts differently to whatever kinds of stress you put on it.
Wow, it's quiet in here.
Yeah. You're the lifeblood of this stream, gotta be honest.
Let's see. I always thought it would be cool to have a master that sort of evolved over time as they reach certain levels. Let's say 5, 10, 15, the abilities change as they gain experience and master their abilities. Would be cool as a mage to see as they learn and get stronger. Even the voice could become more mature and the clothing change.
Or like, what if their ability just looks different and it looks bigger and badder?
Like a tier 3 skin?
But like, yeah, but it just evolved through the match. But that's a lot of work, if I understand correctly.
It is an awful lot of work.
Thanks for the bit, Lewdmaster31. We appreciate you for that responsible donation. Is there an estimate when the game might be done and released? We do not know.
We do not give out estimates.
Are mantis shrimps the ones that chill under the sand until a fish comes by and then they knock it out and eat it?
No. Mantis shrimp don't need to hide, man. Mantis shrimp just fuck up your day, like in general.
Honey badger don't care.
I will find you something real quick that just...
Oh my god.
Just this thing will just ruin, like, whatever it comes in touch with.
Straight up bulldog on steroids.
I was just curious because right now you guys do this in your free time. I was wondering if you guys might switch to full-time developers for
Already
this game
answered
if it
that one.
becomes a success.
You're behind in the times.
I know, guys. I'm catching it. I'm catching up. I'm catching up. Okay? We're working on it. Let me buffer.
There with me. I'm trying to find, like, there's a perfect, like, little video.
Oh my god, is there a state of the game party on Saturday? I don't know. I probably won't be here because I'm graduating.
what was the question?
Is there gonna be a state of the game party on Saturday?
Yeah.
When you sleep, here you
go. Have this YouTube video of a mantis shrimp just absolutely ruining crabs. Like straight up, it just like boxes this crab into the corner and then just goes ham on the back of its head. Like, oh my god. I'm gonna eat you, but first I'm gonna pound you.
Gotta tenderize the meat, man.
Do plastic surgeons use ZBrush?
Maybe they do. I don't know. I know I've heard of surgeons digitally scanning, like through like oh man, why is my brain not working? The big magnet things that they put people in.
MRIs?
MRIs, that's the one. So they scan people through MRIs and then 3D print certain part, like the part of the body that they're going to be doing surgery on, so that they can basically plan their surgery route. Like they did it for like brain tumors and stuff, and it's like that kind of tech is amazing.
Very respectable strategies.
So do you know what? I can imagine that some plastic surgeons probably do know how to sculpt. Like, and why wouldn't they? Because essentially they're going to be sculpting on someone's face, right?
Is the stream frozen or what? If it's frozen, can you refresh?
No, stream looks fine. It's just I was like I was paused while I was finding a video of a mantis shrimp fucking up a crab.
What percentage of Twitch
important
streamers do you think?
Very important.
What percentage of Twitch streamers do you think pay their mortgage? We don't have that kind of data.
No idea. Honestly, I don't think there are. In fact, I only know of one Twitch streamer couple, like it's a man and a woman that live together, couple who like pay for their like house and all that kind of stuff. But it's not all through streaming. Like most of their revenue comes from the business that they run, and they just stream what they're doing for that business. So like they make statues, right? They make statues of like superheroes and stuff like that, and basically like anything that they want to make. And they stream whilst they're doing it, which is super cool of them. And they do make some money from the streams, but I'm sure it's not enough for them to pay their bills and everything. So most of their money probably comes from the actual business side of things.
Yeah, you have to be a really good gamer or streamer.
Yeah, the only people that I know that could probably pay off like their actual mortgages or pay their mortgages every month through streaming, are like they're not creative people. It's gamers. For some reason, people love watching other people play games instead of just playing them themselves. I don't get it, but no.
It's normally high-level gameplay that people.
Kelshell135 has joined the fray. Thanks for following.
Yeah.
I think it's just a little bit hilarious that this friggin' mantis shrimp just knocked the crap out of this crab so hard that he literally ripped one of his pinchers off.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Oh, never mind. Yeah, one of his pinchers. And he's going back. Oh, no, there's the second one.
Crab's like, it's okay. It's only a flesh wound. I can walk this off. Oh wait.
Yeah.
I know.
Oh,
he's
still going back.
Let's see.
I'm invincible.
I don't know how to read this because there's no comma. So it says, "Man torsos are beautiful," or "Man torsos are beautiful."
Torsos are beautiful. I can appreciate that comment, and I'm glad that you think this one is. That's really kind of you, man. Thanks.
Or they could just be specifically saying man torsos are beautiful.
Yeah, could be man torsos. Yeah, I mean, like, don't get me wrong. There's some guys have great abs.
And
Yeah, you just gotta appreciate it.
You know,
do,
sometimes you
you
just
do.
want to stare for like a good 30 seconds.
At
No,
least,
for hours.
at least a minute. At least a minute.
30 seconds. That 30 seconds is not long enough to appreciate some abs.
Well,
require
That's
like
correct.
some abs require a solid minute. I'm sorry.
I mean, but like
Yeah.
sometimes,
Yeah.
like you don't want to get creepy. Like you don't.
But-
After about 30 seconds, they start feeling your presence.
But I mean, like
They though.
abs.
Are you planning heavy armor on Theo, or are you going to use clothes and leather?
Ooh,
Theo
question.
is gonna have fairly good
Oh,
armor.
buddy.
Yeah. Theo is gonna be like a melee support. Theo needs to be able to stay alive in order to help other people. So Theo is gonna be wearing appropriate attire.
Hey, that's a good thing.
ASMR stream. What ASMR stream?
ASMR is more your kind of thing, right?
No, I don't. Why does everybody think I do ASMR?
What is that?
Yeah,
It's
I
like
think-
when you like whisper into the microphone to give people a tingly feeling.
What the hell?
That sounds like you, to be honest.
It really does. It's almost creepy.
What do you say? Let's see. Oh, thank you.
Why can't we be
Omega, please say I'll be back like the Terminator.
I'll be back.
There you go.
What?
Sorry, I missed
what?
that.
What was that?
Here's the real question. Have you ever modeled yourself a girlfriend?
What?
Oh.
No.
But if you did, what would you do?
That's a
Big
bit
ol'
personal, isn't it?
biddies.
I mean,
Do you feel it now, Mr. Krabs?
Hi, we're coming live from the Krusty Krab, where
Mr. Krabs is a bit injured.
we've just witnessed a murder.
Oh my god, that's awful.
I don't understand how it's punching. Like, I honestly don't.
I'm waiting for some people to come out and start protesting bears.
I
You know what?
just,
Bears can eat berries and things like that. They don't need to go kill the deer. Why do they do that?
Yeah. Vegan, like turn bears vegan.
What?
Man,
That's
do you know
right.
what? I get really annoyed that at people that force veganism on their pets, like especially like cats, which are
animals
like,
that need to eat
yeah,
meat.
yeah, they're obligate carnivores, so it's like they can chew and swallow vegetables, but they get zero nutrition from them, like absolutely, literally zero.
I think they use
Really?
it for like cleaning more than anything, like cleaning out the colon.
Yeah, like cats get no nutritional value from it because their entire digestive system is designed to break down meat.
Wow. The more you know.
Same with foxes and ferrets and a whole bunch of other animals.
They don't watch for games.
Every
they
male
watch
in
for
my
the chat.
family.
Well, if you want to watch for chat, come hang out with me. We can have a chill stream when I stream things.
Oh yeah,
Sometimes.
yeah. Let's post Omega's stream in here. So.
Oh gosh.
So, I'm learning about derivatives right now, and it's great.
Everyone should go follow Omega, like right now.
Right now. Just go follow
right now,
Omega.
like absolutely.
Right
Today,
now.
before this stream, I just finished streaming for 7 hours and 30 minutes.
And 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Yep.
uh,
How do you feel?
I'm fine. I could have done more. I would have streamed all day, but it was like, I was playing through Skyrim and I got lost for like an hour or two.
Hey,
You got lost in Skyrim?
Yeah, no, I was trying to find my way up the side of a mountain, and I didn't realize I had to fall down the mountain to get to my
Fun
location.
fact. That's crazy. Fun fact, I managed to climb the tallest mountain in Skyrim without using the one path where it's blocked by the troll.
I actually, I was climbing the mountain so wrong, I ended up in a secret dragon ward location and triggered a dragon wizard.
Here's a fun fact. Here's a fun fact.
Wow.
I climbed the Greybeard's mountain without realizing that I needed to on a horse. Like
Yeah,
I
no,
legit,
I did it without a
I legit just climbed up the side of a fucking mountain on a horse. Like I didn't follow the path or anything. I just climbed up the mountain on a horse.
Oh my
all the way
God.
up to the top, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go live on my stream so
Yeah.
you guys can see the stream, the follow animation, because I made this specifically. I made one. So there you guys go. Thanks you guys for following me.
Wait, have you just been followed by a ton of people?
Yeah, I forgot I had my Streamlabs open, so I just start hearing the do like 5 times in a row.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you guys for following Omega.
Yeah, you're the best.
Sure, you'll just be
Honestly,
sellouts.
honestly,
Switches in.
I believe that like we may not have the biggest stream here, but our community is a quality community.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And speaking of which, I tend to look after those guys every single day. God. Like my children.
Oh wait, yeah, that's your job, isn't it? You're community manager.
Oh, I realized that I host you on my channel, Almighty, and so when I started the stream, I was like, "You're no longer hosting her." I was like, "Oh man."
Well, you know.
These things happen. Hi, is this UE for support? How do I access the sound to change texture colors depending on percentage of sounds lower than 60 Hz? I already got the color bound to a variable, but have no idea how I can access the music I imported and started via Blueprint, and do not know how I would filter out the sounds I need, including the sub-frequencies. On top of that, I really want the users to be able to import custom music so separate bass tracks are not possible.
Your first step is to enable. No. I actually know this because it took me a while to figure it out. So I'll let you in on a secret. In order to access like the sound frequencies and stuff like that, you need to activate a plugin which comes with Unreal but isn't activated by default. So if you just give me 2 seconds to open up the engine, I will find out the name of it for you. Hang on.
There's a trick to this madness. Let it be
Sky-
known that we've gone into the deep end of the underworld, searching for the answers of the unknown.
Skyrim Screw the Roads edition. Honestly, I don't walk on the roads simply because I see the little marker on the
And you walk
compass.
straight to it.
Like I walk straight to the marker, and that's a lot of the times is not on the roads.
Did
So I just,
anyone
like,
ever
walk through the
play
forest.
Test Drive?
What?
No. Did anyone
What's
ever
that?
play Test Drive? It's like a car game. You basically spawn on this island and you have to go to just places and stuff, do races. It was horrible to actually go from one place to another if you don't go via roads.
Okay, you need to go into your plugins, you need to go into audio, and you need to enable sound utilities and sound visualization plugin. Enabling both of those things should help you get on your way with the task that you are trying to achieve. What the hell?
That was, you know what that was? That was a very dramatic entrance from the public.
Nice.
So while I'm here, I guess I might as well. Well, my monitor is doing this weird thing where it like turned off because the connection with the HDMI cable is shit. So let's see.
Oh, is your mobile phone near the cable?
No.
Oh,
it's
okay.
not.
I have a I have a monitor cable that occasionally it turns my main monitor off if my mobile is too close. It's something to do with inadequate shielding of the cable.
I didn't get to hit the horse in the butt yet. I was doing main quest lines. Actually, while I was walking, I met like 3 dragons while I was walking to one quest, and I killed all 3.
Nice.
I'm level 12. I guess I should, hold on, let's see. Dimitrine, Orking 1, Ludmaster 32, Creative Hoodie, White Pulse, Delish, Percival, 1312, Bailey Scullion, Bailey Scullion, Cowshell 135, Image Pride. Thanks so much for following my stream. Let's see.
Hey, you don't do that in my stream. You do that in your stream.
I'll do it in any stream I want. I'm a voice actor. Can I speak Japanese? I can. Ohayo.
Konnichiwa, watashi wa Ira desu.
min-
Yoroshiku onegaishimasu.
はい、よろしくね。皆さんこんにちは。アルマイティカのストリームへようこそ。今回はCO の 3D モデルを作りましょう。ね。
Are you sure they weren't asking? Are you sure they weren't just asking you, can you, not like, would you?
It said, can you speak some Japanese, please? I gotta
Okay.
please.
Okay.
Thanks for following, Shikara. Let's see. Will we have a draft mode like in LoL, or will it be like Paragon where calling lanes doesn't do anything because tilt you, besides tilt you when someone else steals your champion in lane?
Wait, what?
Are we going to have a draft mode like in LoL, or will it be like in Paragon where calling lanes doesn't do anything but tilt you when someone else steals your champion in lane?
Well, I mean, I'm a big proponent of letting kids just argue amongst themselves until they get it right. So
Just let it happen.
Just let it happen. It's alright.
So how likely is it for me to join you guys with your work in a few years? I don't know. What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
yeah, what do you want to do? What is it that you do right now? Do you think that you'll be
We
good
can
enough
do
in a few years? Do you think you're good enough now? Like, send an application. If it's 3D art, I'll be the one reviewing it. So.
And rip you.
Also,
What
if
did you
any
say?
of you guys are doing 3D art right now and you want like feedback or criticism or whatever, like I'm totally down for that. Just like put a link to like your ArtStation or whatever in, or even just like an imager link to whatever it is that you're making in the chat, and you know I'll get around to it sometime during the stream.
Yeah. Let's see. What did you say about my name? I'm Pride. I don't know. If I pronounced your guys' names wrong, I'm super sorry. I basically just said, hey guys, welcome to the stream. Today we're gonna be 3D modeling. Let's go. Let's 3D model, guys. The player base isn't going to be as big. Oh, yeah, blah, blah, blah. I'm waiting for my uncle to hire me. Your uncle? Oh, you mean Boof?
The booth man.
Man, I wish Booth
Yeah,
would
man.
hire me. Like
I
I just listened today to the music that Boof's been composing and like.
Oh my god.
Man, just,
Oh.
Oof.
Boof, man, you just get me, bro.
Bro.
Well, I'm glad y'all like it.
Bro. It's quite alright. Don't worry, don't mind me. I'm just going to be here. I'm completely clueless and mindless to the situation at hand, and I'm rather excited to be here. Don't mind me.
Almighty, I've actually got a call out to a good buddy of mine, whose videos I've shown you before of his wife. As far as for a female physique, that's very muscular, but still 100% feminine, you know?
Yeah. If she has any like still pictures, or if you have any still pictures,
I'm talking to her husband right now.
Oh wow.
So, and he said, of course. So,
yo, dude, send nudes. and then when he's like, what the fuck? You're like, no, it's for art.
I was waiting for that.
It's fine.
I've shown you pictures of Nick. I've shown you pictures of Nick. Tell me if you want to ask him for those. You just go right ahead.
Yeah, man. Like when it comes to doing like if we ever do like a guy with like a Greystone type build, I'm totally down for that. I'll ask him for nudes. It's all good.
Dude, he's got. If you're looking for like the muscular barbarian physique, that dude is. I mean,
yeah. I've seen
the
that.
dude looks like The Rock. I mean, so. I mean, seriously, looks like the fucking Rock.
He's The Rock. Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
He's a beast. He's a beast.
Man, whoever just did that sounded like fucking who's that dwarf?
Gimli.
No, not Gimli.
Gimli.
No, the other one. Tyrion.
The other one. Yes.
Will y'all make a battle royale and screw us over? Epic cop. What? No.
The only time that I'd be down for making a battle royale is if this game is already successful and we basically just did it as like an April Fool's Day game mode or something.
Just full irony. Let's see. I made an untextured model of Box Grux. It's about 2K poly. Should I increase the detail?
Box Grux!
As a general rule of thumb, the number of vertices should basically like your poly count is basically defined by, does this vertex add any kind of definition to the model? If it doesn't, then remove it. So I would say that 2K is probably a little bit low for a Box Grux. You should probably go for like 2 million.
Oh my god.
So toxic.
What is the nonsense?
Almighty, what are you doing to? What are you doing to poor Theo? You ripped her clothes for what? What did you rip her clothes for?
Turned down for what?
I haven't turned her down, man. I've toned her up.
Turned down for what?
Turned down for what? God dang it, Bobby.
Hank Hill singing that, isn't that the best? I mean, it's just the turned down for what?
Gur, save your progress before ZBrush kills itself.
Yeah, I'm doing that now. Thanks.
I don't have ArtStation though.
Or just put a picture on Imager and link that. That's fine.
And
you should get ArtStation because ArtStation's awesome.
I have an ArtStation even though I don't use it. Will Phoenix Rising have assassins? Not Kalari, like real assassins who can burst people down.
I mean...
Yeah, I mean, Morogesh was fantastic for that.
Yeah.
She didn't even need her whole kit. All she had to do was mark you 3 times.
Yeah, that's correct.
Or 1 mark, 1 ult.
FaZe's hotter sister. Will you have weekly trailers like Paragon? Those videos cured my depression. Also, will you be releasing trailers for every year like Paragon did pre-release?
I mean, that was pretty glorious, I'm not gonna lie.
If we had the resources to do it, yeah, I'm like, why not? But we can't promise that because we don't know.
Yeah. Have you heard of Dog? I have.
Yep.
No, what's up, dog?
Oh, fuck's sake.
Sorry, I had to.
Just watch
That's
the
so
thing
old. I very much enjoyed the Scrubs version of that, though.
The Scrubs.
Yeah.
have a helmet?
There's that with Dr. Cox. Dr. Cox is like teaching everyone, and then he's like, "Does anyone have any questions?" And JD like passes a piece of paper to Doug, and Doug sticks up his hand. He's like, "Yeah, what's up, Doc?" And JD's just like sat there with Turk going, "It's happening, it's happening."
Will Theo have a helmet?
Ooh, maybe a skin?
Is that a gender question?
I don't think so. I mean,
Helmets
girls
are
have helmets.
safety is gender neutral, almighty.
Right, like what?
Never mind.
I love you.
That was not the helmet of which I spake.
I'm confused.
There are other helmets?
You're confused,
Yeah.
I'm scared.
Just Google purple helmet.
I'm
I
not
don't
going
think
to.
you should.
Nope, I'm not doing that one.
Will Theo have a helmet? The current concept does not, however, the future Theo concept does. And as I mentioned earlier, I have requested for them to push that future Theo concept onto female concept, so or the female artwork. So there may be a skin for Theo in future that has a helmet.
Potentially. Hopefully.
Potentially. Why should I get an art station? To post 6 sexy pics of my code and underwear?
Oh yeah,
Yes.
definitely.
That's a thing.
For
Well, I mean, programming socks.
What you
remember?
need to understand is, like,
Right.
I'm a technical artist. Like, I appreciate good code.
I mean, I'm still in school and have to get into everything first, so I have no idea if it's even possible for an inexperienced guy like me to hop into something like this right off the bed. I'm pretty good at creating stuff in theory and just have ideas, and I already enjoy arguing about the community masters on the Discord. I don't know if VG could use more of that and even pay for it, especially in a few years. Sorry for the long post. Well, you probably won't be able to pay for it right now, but...
Wait, what's pay?
Yeah, we did. But as far as like graphic design stuff, I was part of VG while I was in school. Granted, I was in my last semester of school, but I was still offering critiques on different aspects such as UI and everything like that. Such like thumbnails for videos. So even if you don't have much to offer, as long as you're practicing, we do have a lot of people on the team who are willing to help you get better if you do make it to the stage of joining the team. And if not, please all keep on posting in the Discord and asking questions, because so many people on the team are super nice and will probably help you if they have the time, or if they see you have a question and you just want something like, hey, like check over my portfolio or something.
There are, don't get me wrong, there are some disciplines within the team where there is like a minimum skill bar that you'll need. Like we're happy to help you learn and help you kind of reach heights that you want to reach and everything. But for example, with 3D modeling, like the minimum expectation from me, and I'm the lead character artist, which means that like this is a hard bar kind of thing, is that you need to be able to prove that you can make a character to completion, and that means going through sculpting, retopo, UV mapping, texturing, and have final renders in some form of real-time render engine. Not in like V-Ray or Mental Ray or like Redshift or any kind of offline renderer. It has to be in a real-time games engine type renderer. Because if you don't have that minimum bar for skill, like those are fundamentals that like take quite a while to master, and because of the amount of work that we have, like it's not something that we're going to have enough time to teach you.
Give you guys an idea, I love to draw, and I'm better than average as far as my skills drawing, but I still want to pick up ZBrush and Cintiq so much, but I don't have enough time to learn how to do what these guys do. And so,
by contrast, I'm a terrible 2D artist.
So I mean, I'm not even gonna think about trying to hop in and learn how to do all of this. If this is something you're seeking to do, like Almighty said, I think they could probably point you in the right direction. But as far as getting you in, you need to make sure that you have the skill set to come in and actually contribute as a working professional.
Yeah, you need to be able to hit the ground at least jogging, I think. But there are other departments where it's okay to like basically learn from scratch. For example, we've got a guy learning VFX at the moment that he's never touched before.
And if it's a job for like voice acting, I think the minimum bar requirement is more of an equipment than a skill thing, as well.
That makes sense.
Because as far as voice acting goes, it takes a lot of you have to have basically clear background noise. Like a lot of it is like you can't, no echo, no background noise, that kind of thing. Because if it is in the recording, it can't be used, sadly. So we can direct you and like help you try to get the right emotion and delivery for a line. That's no problem. But if the quality of your audio is not able to meet or exceed the quality of basically the bare minimum for most other projects, then it's something that's going to be kind of hard to deal with. It says the stream is lagging. Yes, the stream.
Oh yeah, my bitrate dipped for some reason.
Oh man.
Happens.
I mean, I'm from England. We have potato net.
True.
Yeah, at least it's not Australia net.
Oceania service for the win.
FTW.
FT dubs.
Someone's got a nice keyboard.
Mechanical.
That's me.
For whatever reason, I can't stay within 30 seconds of the broadcaster, only on the stream. I don't know, man. I'm sorry. Let's see. So how have you guys been today?
I mean, you know,
Hot and sweaty.
thing.
Oh man. Well, almighty. I'm not ready. This is a PG stream.
Oh.
Hey.
Damn, she got hella polygons.
Why can't we be friends?
Theo does have hella polygons right now. They're about to get hella more.
They're polynormous.
She's got humongous poly counts. They've got humongous poly
Is that a
counts.
positive thing?
I'm not sure.
I mean, no, like, again, your poly counts need to be fairly, well optimized.
Where do you guys see yourselves maybe in 1 year?
Still working
Receiving
on
money.
Receiving.
Don't get me wrong, it's just because I graduated college, I need to find somewhere.
this.
Like I need to move out of my
Oh yeah,
my parents'
American college fees, damn.
Actually,
Oh, yeah.
I'm not in debt for college.
Look at you.
That's amazing.
I'm like, I can read me a bedtime story and I'll sleep like a baby. Actually, that's what I was doing. Like when I was playing Skyrim, you know how they have the like the little questions that kind of like replies for you to talk to the NPCs with. I just kind of like voice acted those the entire time. So it's like a really weird juxtaposition where I'll just be like, oh my gosh, I can't believe this person. Hello and welcome to the inn. And no, I can't believe that they walked over here and said that to me. It's just so ridiculous. Will you make an announcement trailer as good as Paragon? Because I cry when I watch it. We don't know.
We need to do something.
We'll try our best.
We'll try our best, our very best. We cannot guarantee that we will meet Epic's standard of quality, but we will do our best.
What in
tarnation? Yeah, like, don't get me wrong. In terms of artwork, yeah, we absolutely want to try and hold ourselves to the standard Paragon set because it's a good bar.
Try?
To
no,
hold.
we will.
It's a good bar. It's a good bar to set yourself to. Excuse me, sir. I'm the artist here. Right.
Yes.
like not being funny, but you as a community manager don't really have that high a bar to set yourself to when it comes to like Paragon, right? So. But when it comes to artwork, like Epic's artists are the best in the industry, and they've been doing it for a very, very long time. So it is a very, very high bar to hold ourselves to, and it's a difficult one to achieve. We're gonna do our best, absolutely, but you know, sometimes you do your best and you still lose. You know.
I mean, I'm a very optimistic person.
Didn't you all see Avengers yet? No.
No, not yet.
Well, it's right there in the trailer. You know, feel so hopelessly that you're right, and yet fail all the same.
Guys in Avengers Infinity War. Sorry.
Hey, Deep Field.
Oh, Deep Field's here? Hey, bro.
Yeah, he just talked in. He's muted though. I guess he's not talking. Oh,
hey.
There he is.
Sorry.
Hey.
I'm driving.
God, can you guys stop like talking and driving?
No.
One of these days, one of you is going to get in a crash, and I'm just going to feel really, really, really bad about it.
Yeah.
But our views are gonna explode.
Right after you're done laughing.
What, right after you do?
Yeah, I mean, you know, do anything for the views.
Oh man. Wonder if that's
That would be
Brian
great
does.
news coverage. Almighty, save your progress before Zebras kills itself.
Almighty, I'm going to be sending you some stuff here really soon.
Cool, thanks, man.
So I could just go to the Discord and ask somebody on the team, Senpai, teach me how to be like you. I mean, probably not that exact question, because they may think you're taking the piss. But
what?
Yo, bruv, you taking a piss, yeah?
Oh god.
I need to write an essay about the impact of mods on growth and sustainability of communities. Do you have any professional articles about that? Hawkeyed Knight has joined the fray. Thanks for following.
I do not, I'm afraid. I might get in trouble for giving you my credentials to log into the university library as well, so... Because that one has all kinds of scholarly articles.
Why don't you search people like Herman who worked for Paragon and worked with him, or he for you?
What?
Herman I guess he's a guy who worked for Epic.
Yeah, he's
and it's like, why? Okay, they're like, why don't we work with him or get him to work for us?
Because, like, I don't think you understand just how much those guys charge for their services.
Yeah.
We're like a small little indie studio, guys.
We're not even an indie studio.
We're like a small little indie friends, guys.
Yeah, we're just like a bunch of dudes on the internet trying to like make something.
And chicks.
And dudettes.
Yeah, who
There's
call him
dudettes
dude?
as well. Alright, sorry, Demonic. I realised that. Sorry. I forgot that you identify as a fucking panda.
There we go.
Hey, Trash Panda does his best. Almighty, I'm gonna send you some stuff right now too. Oh man, Demitrine is multi-talented. Wish I could stay longer, but sleeping is too strong and I can't fight it. Thanks for stream. Thanks for coming, Light Pulse. Have a good night. Herman, you don't know him, but just Herman Lee to play the
Herman Lee is the guitarist from Dragon Force.
Yep.
Through the fire and the flames.
Fun fact, I went drinking with him a couple of times.
A couple,
cool.
not just one. Oh man. It was repetitive. It was a repetitive affair.
So back when I was younger, I played guitar in a band, and the place where I played, called the Pit in Milton Keynes, and it hosted a whole bunch of like fairly big bands. Oh, I say fairly big, like it hosted some really big bands as well as like secret warm-up gigs. But it was a really solid spot for a lot of bands that were like in the middle of becoming big. So Dragon Force played there quite a few times. We even had like Ozzy did a warm-up set there. Yeah, like just a whole bunch of cool shit. So yeah. Testament played a gig there once. That was fucking.
That's pretty cool. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for me to go ahead and go because I have other things to do. It's been a pleasure.
See you, demonic.
Hey man.
Oh, that's definitely not demonic.
Yeah, that's not me.
Wait.
Oh, Sentinel.
Oh. Hey, Sentinel. See you, Sentinel. Demonic was glowing while you were
I
talking.
was gonna say, can demonic go as well?
No.
Oh, he left.
He's gone.
He left, aw.
Oh.
Bye, Sentinel. Yeah.
Alright, bye-bye.
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 Today I'm not on it. I'm writing a research paper on cancer for English, and I was wondering how you plan on handling people who dodge, feed, or go AFK.
We have some plans for stuff like that. We have basically like we have an idea in place, and it definitely needs like testing and working through and everything. But we have an idea in place for what could essentially be called a behavioral management system.
Let's see. Small indie company. Blizzard, by the way. Thanks for the bit, Pumbus411.
Thanks, man.
That's a very responsible donation. You went drinking with him? Okay, Dragon Force music and PPR confirmed.
What? No. Oh,
no, gosh.
I love Dragon Force. That's the weird thing.
Why are your characters called masters? Because all the others were taken.
I think I was one of the ones which made them into
because
masters.
everyone on the team wants to be a sub.
Stop! Because they went studying and weren't happy with their bachelor's stuff. What's the symbol next to my name? Oh, because you cheered 100 bits, you get a special thingy. Congratulations, Luke, for your irresponsible donations.
Yep. And if you subscribe, you get access to like
a little star.
Emojis.
No, you get access to emojis and a little star. Yeah.
Do you call them emojis? They're emotes.
Sit down somewhere. You know, like the People's Minion emote at level 1, at level 2 you get the Hello Warden emote, at level 3 you get, I forgot what that says, you get an Inferno emote.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool story, bro, or sup, bro.
Yeah.
Inferno emote.
Sup, bro.
Oh wait, you actually got that one.
There's a game called Master X Master, but is it a mobile?
No, it was the game. It's not anymore.
It's not anymore. Okay, so we can take it.
By that logic, we can also take heroes, though. So
we're not afraid to take leftovers. Got home from work, cooked a steak, and had time to catch the end of the stream. Today's a good day. Well, I mean, you have not caught the end of the stream. You've missed the first hour of the stream, but we still have an hour.
Oh god.
You got the end of the stream. Math is hard. Just wanted to test something. It's my first time donating on Twitch. See? Yeah,
Well,
thank
I'm
you.
glad to be your first donation.
Yeah,
Are you
it's
though?
an honor.
Yeah, man, I am.
Good for you.
First popping cherries.
Damn it. Cease. Why is it I get in trouble for saying shit like that, but for you it's like, oh yeah, this is okay, this is fine. I'll just spit innuendo everywhere. Fine.
Well, I mean, you gotta put cherries on ice cream sundaes. You gotta pop the can. That's what that means, right? What? Oh, somebody linked an art station.
Sweet, let's take a look.
Open a new world.
It's the art station of permanently.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I've already seen his shit, so... Not gonna depress myself by looking at it again.
Okay, but wait, I've been waiting enough. The boobs aren't getting bigger. Sorry.
They will not
Not
get
getting
bigger.
bigger,
This is the biggest they're gonna get.
That's not how anatomy works. Boobs just don't get bigger.
Yeah, they do.
I mean, I get the point. Like, they can be as big or as small as I want them to be. They're the size that I want them to be, and so they won't be changing. If you prefer if you prefer a bustier master, then Mangus has, you know, big old biddies. I just
They're not that big.
That are proportionally accurate.
There you go. Mangus'
There's some
big old
stuff
biddies.
that might help for you, Lee, maybe. Or maybe not.
Cool, thanks, man. I will take a look into it.
Almost. We'll see. Can we have Herman Lee as a master? There'd clearly be a lot of possibilities in terms of skill sets.
Wait, is Warren actually server muted?
Is he? He
I
shouldn't
haven't
be.
muted him.
No, he's muted him.
I'm muting myself. What?
Oh. It's like you haven't said anything all stream. Normally you're just like saying things.
Just saying things.
Right.
Um.
I think this is about as far as I should take this at the moment. So,
Irresponsibility donation. I said I'll give 100 bits for a sunlight insignia on Theo. Well, you know, if you're gonna be irresponsible, maybe. Will last hitting minions be important, or will it be like Paragon, where you get gold for doing nothing besides hitting behind tower and pinging the jungle for ganks all the time?
give me 2 seconds while I find my reference for the...
I think that's more of a demonic or question.
I don't want to say anything I'm not allowed to say.
Okay. Maybe. I think we talked about this on stream. Crisis. I know they said that they didn't like the whole like auto execution minion thing. So they're probably gonna do something different. I don't know. Also, I had £2 left on my PayPal after my takeaway. Oh, see? You're telling us about how this PayPal bits thing. Maybe a dumb question, but why are you going in such detail on a model when you eventually put on clothing?
Because it always helps to have the underlying model be as accurate as possible for when you do put the clothing on.
Yes.
Marty, I've been told that you're welcome to share any of those that we sent, except for one that should be kind of obvious.
Yeah, sure.
But that shot of her back, I mean, that's like I was mentioning.
Yeah,
that's as muscular as a female can get and still be 100%
good, man.
feminine.
It's good. But yeah, no, I mean, I won't share any of them. But thank you so much for those. I think
just for reference.
I think for the time being, like, this is as toned as I want to go on Theo.
Yeah.
Just looking at.
It'd be awesome to do like some kind of female jungler that had like Z's physique. That would be pretty awesome.
That would be.
Can we get Omega and Almighty characters based on us? Like both of us in the same master, or just us individually?
Like, that could be fun. Oh look, ZBrush crashed! Yay!
Did you save though?
I think I saved a few minutes ago. Let's see how much info was lost.
Did they make this from scratch? Yeah, Almighty did.
It did. Look, Almighty goes, save your progress before ZBrush killed itself. Well,
people have to trigger that though. It's not like Nightbot's doing it by themselves.
Oh, okay. Aha, okay. Didn't lose any progress. Hopefully.
Hey! Look
Well done,
at you.
ZBrush. How very kind of you. Save as. There we go. Awesome. It's saved. Okay, so I'm gonna get the concept and I'm trying to decide. Yes. I have some kind of plan.
Will you make a low poly of a model before clothing?
I don't need to because I can go like this. And there is a low poly.
Oh man, we still have to make to fix the.
What?
Exactly.
We have to fix the thing on it, right? You said you had to fix the points. The thing when it low polys. You have to fix the points on it when it retopologizes. Because it makes weird points. Like, not just tris and quads. It makes the n-gons.
Oh yeah. No, that's fine. I don't have any n-gons on here.
Hey. Yeah, he did start from scratch. Are you comfortable with a master controlled by 2 players like Cho'Gall of Here's the Storm?
I mean, I'm not uncomfortable with it, but I've never tried it, so no. I'll try anything once.
I think that's a gimmick reserved for the Heroes of the Storm and Smite, but never mind.
Instead of having a gold currency in game, we should use baked beans.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm all for using DAO as our currency.
Are you gonna do your sellout with
done.
DAO?
Done.
Like you normally do on every stream.
Shut the fuck up.
Hey, no swearing on stream.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, Lee, shut the fuck up. Stop swearing.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh.
When I saw this picture of you, I saw your selfie open in a tab.
Wait, what?
I was like looking at this tab. I was like, "What's this tab?" I was like, "It's still the picture you took of yourself." This is chilling in an open tab. He was too lazy to close it.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Where? What?
What are you on about?
You remember that picture you linked of yourself earlier in the stream?
Yeah.
I still had the tab open. I forgot to close it, so I was like, "What is this tab?" And I clicked it, and it was I just see the face here.
I mean,
He reminds me of Santa.
I'd count yourself like lucky because that's a good picture.
It's a really good picture.
I don't take good pictures. That's a good picture.
I'm gonna save that into my folder. folder people. Like here on my phone. Oh, girl, you can be my phone background.
Yeah.
What, just like Shikari's Oz's background?
Yeah.
I just hope he changed it in the meantime.
You know he didn't.
I think he's still got it.
I wonder if his girlfriend saw that. I was like, dude, what the fuck?
It was such a good photo, though.
You can get sponsored by Bush's Baked Beans. They can help pay for staff and more. I see. I really don't trust the team in an office eating company-sponsored beans, and that's it.
Yeah, that could. There's
Yeah, I
many
wouldn't trust
ways. There's many
the
ways that can go bad.
I can guarantee there's only one way that's going to go bad. You know, where with regards to my work.
Especially since if we do get a place, I'm going to be in a small airtight booth that's hot and dark
with booth.
With booth.
No. You'll be in a completely separate area from me. You just don't want to come into the control room after we're done.
I still have to enter the control room.
Can we come in here? No. You go to lunch. Go to lunch. But my purse is in there. I'll bring it to you. Or my wallet's in there. I'll bring it to you.
I'm stuck in here.
My backpack's in there. I'll bring it to you.
That's nice.
My keys are in there. I'll bring it to you. Just stay out, please. Stay out. Don't come in.
Why not make Stickmans and launch the game? It comes a point
because it's not just artwork that's like that needs to be done. There's a lot of shit that needs to be done. Speaking of which, our state of the game is coming up.
Yeah.
Which gives you guys the chance.
Oh my
god,
that story I just told you on Discord. I seriously do that all the time, and it's remarkably hilarious.
Oh, actually, for me, it will release tomorrow.
What, the state of the game? Oh yeah, of course. Oh yeah, 5 past midnight here. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's tomorrow.
State of the game tomorrow, everyone.
American time.
Is it released tomorrow? I thought it was coming out on the 14th.
No, 12th.
12th.
Saturday.
12th. Oh, okay.
If it's not Heinz, they're cheap beans. Wow. Whoa. I need you to calm down, Luke. You do not discriminate against beans here. Theo's looking so good, almighty. Wow.
Thank you.
Do you use a mouse for this or something else?
I use my Wacom pen on my Cintiq.
You couldn't get this kind of accuracy on a mouse. Trust me, after you use the actual pen that comes with the Cintiq and then you go back to a mouse, you'll start cursing.
I've had to do that. It made me sad.
It made me sad. You make me sad. Come, Patsy.
What kind of game will it be? This is going to be a MOBA.
We're attempting to remake Frogger.
We're making a new Snake.
Wait. Thanks. We're not? Like, I thought someone mentioned something about lanes and I just thought Frogger. It's not Frogger? I'm out.
I'm sorry.
I'm out. Bye, guys. Not for me. No Frogger.
Frogger only the first level of Frogger had lanes.
They all had lanes in my heart.
I have some photos of Z where she has been, like they've done the whole entire body art thing on her for her performances. I could probably submit stuff.
I don't want you to get in trouble, man.
No, oh no, I approve all of this. Like I said, Nick's one of my best friends in the world.
PvP arena shooter with battle royale and RPG mechanics.
Battle royale can suck a dick.
I thought we were making a battle royale.
What? Why not use Paint instead? Paint just got its 3D capabilities.
Yeah, we'll wait until Paint is a little bit more mature before we make that leap, I think.
Have you even seen my paint skills?
Not about your paint skills, man. It's about Paint's paint skills.
What, Microsoft Paint or?
Nah, it's a 2D side scroll. Will y'all be releasing for the GameCube?
Cube is the platform we're releasing on first.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Right after Skyrim Remaster.
Oh, really?
What if they're pinto beans? We do not. All beans deserve love.
No, they don't.
Leave this place.
Yeah, I actually quite like pinto beans.
Our artist's drawing pad broke, and I told him to just use his mouse, since these pads are basically just mice with some toy functions. He didn't answer for a week now. Did I do something wrong?
Yeah, very wrong, actually. It's basically the difference between asking somebody to draw with a pen or asking somebody to draw with a stress ball.
Where the stress ball actually induces stress.
Right. And the drawing pads aren't just mice because they have something called pressure sensitivity, meaning that depending on how hard or how lightly you press it, that is accurately reflected in whatever program you're using. So like say you're using Photoshop, if you press lightly, then the stroke will be lighter and thinner. If you press hard, it will be thicker and have more pigment to it.
Yeah, for example, if I do this like lightly here, it does like a nice smooth line. If I press down really hard, it's a big old fat line.
So that's very important, and it's virtually impossible to, it's not impossible, it's just hard to make anything efficiently with just a mouse. Because normally, because mice only have a function of it's either on or it's off, so you don't have the nuance of pressure sensitivity. So everything you do has to be simulated, and simulation can not be good a lot of the time.
I just want you to know how much I appreciate the fact that you use words like nuance. Really good. It fills me with hope for the rest of humanity.
I'm glad.
What does it even mean?
Like the subtleties, basically.
Oh. Just say that instead.
Why?
Because it's easier.
No, it's not. It's literally a longer word.
But people understand what subtlety is.
That's not my problem.
You, on the other hand, do not understand the nuance of language.
Hey, I've got an A level in English.
Well, then you should know what fucking
No
nuance means.
nuance.
No.
See, nuances where genius happens. And let me explain what I mean by that. You take some company like DW Drum Workshop, who took the threads that you use on your tuning rods, and then upped the count per inch to where I think it's 32 per inch, and you're able to fine tune drum heads in ridiculous manners now. Instead of a quarter turn of the key is just gonna ratchet up the head so much it's ridiculous. Being able to have very, very subtle control over something like that is a nuance.
I know what nuisance means. Is that close?
No.
Well.
Nuances are a nuisance.
The fact that you have
Exactly.
an A level in English and don't know what nuance means tells a lot about our country, man.
Hey, I know people who can't even speak English and they live here.
You apparently are one of them.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Actually, my vocabulary is of quite an extensive range.
Except you don't understand what nuance is.
I bet you if you ask most British people what that even means, they'll be like, what?
Let's
Yeah.
see. Will we get a Nintendo Wii port? We have to consider that after the Nintendo Switch port.
Yeah, not the Wii, we go Switch.
The question is tofu or no tofu? Tofu has no flavor. It takes on the flavor of what you put into it, so it doesn't really matter.
Sorry.
No
Sorry.
tofu.
Sorry, in my head I heard that in Shakespearean. Tofu or not tofu?
Or no tofu.
Do you enjoy pressing hard or soft? I mean, depends on what you need at the time.
Yeah. Honestly, it's all about feedback and communication. As long as you and the hardware that you're working with are in sync with each other, and you can pay close attention to what's actually happening, then you can have as light or as hard a touch as you need.
Make sure you use your drivers.
Yep.
How should I picture that drawing with a pen? Can you see the model on the pad? Because how do you know where to make the line? Like a cursor, or if you have a Cintiq, you can just draw on the screen. But the cursor,
I'm going to take a photograph from my eye's point of view, so you will see exactly. You just have to bear with me. The picture's going to be upside down.
It's like playing a racing game with PlayStation. I'll be right back. I gotta go do something.
Okay. Okay, photo taken. Get that uploaded properly.
Okay, Almighty, like, okay, the second picture that I sent to you, even though it's in black and white, if you threw like some amazing tribal art on that chick right there, she would be like a killer, kick-ass, like, yeah, assassin jungler.
Yeah, just give her like a sleeve and like a face tattoo on the side.
Yeah, definitely, man.
GG sorted.
You guys aren't seeing the pictures that I'm seeing, but I totally agree with Boo.
I mean, wardrobe and everything, keep it just like that.
Just uploading this picture so that everyone can see what a Cintiq is. Okay, so this in chat now is the Cintiq that I draw on, or sculpt on in this case.
Very nice.
Oh, that arm though.
Oh, you've got the 16-inch one as well, don't you?
This is 22 inch.
20. Oh gosh,
You've got a big one.
Nice.
Size matters, man. Don't let anyone tell you different.
It does, unfortunately.
It's not how big it is, it's how you use it. Is that how it goes?
No,
only if they're lying to you, man.
Takes a long time to get to America in a rowboat, you know?
Yeah, but you can still do it.
You're actually able to rest your hand on that as well? I've never done that.
Yeah, so that's why I wear that funny looking glove.
Okay.
It's basically
So it
like
doesn't pick it up.
it's basically like a nylon glove that stops my hand from like sticking to the screen and stuff.
Okay. So that's how you stop that problem. Okay, very cool.
Pretty good, man.
The things you don't know.
Well, you don't know what you don't know, man. You only know stuff by asking questions.
I don't know most things.
Same. Actually, I'm quite good at pub quizzes. I don't know if that's a thing that you have in America, but they're quite
Yeah,
fun.
what? Pop quizzes?
Pub
quiz.
Pub quizzes.
Oh.
So a pub
No.
quiz is where like you and a group of friends, you go to a pub. You have pubs like a bar. You go to a bar,
Yep.
and then like and then the bar will basically host
Ask questions.
host a quiz, and whichever team gets the most points usually gets like a free round of drinks or something. But by the end of the
They
pub quiz,
totally have
you're
one of
al-
those here.
By the end of the pub quiz, you know you're usually pretty steamed anyway. So
There's a local pub here in my area that does that every Tuesday, and it's the same subject every Tuesday, and it's Doctor Who. Every week.
oh yeah, you got to mix it up, man. You can't. Yeah.
It's oh my god! I knew a guy that did that for like a year straight every Tuesday. Doctor Who.
Wait, she's getting scales. Is she related to the jungle boss? Is she his daughter?
These are not scales. This is like the undersuit, the arms.
The quintessence of pulchritude is the defenestration of a weather, unless you want lamb chops.
Yeah.
Quite. Theo turns into a jungle boss when you attack it.
We should remake Boogerman and make him a master. Did anybody ever play that game, Boogerman?
No, I've seen it though.
Oh my gosh.
I've seen it. That's more than the others.
Oh, great! You have the little drawing glove. That's cute.
Just the attitude that you said that with. Oh, that's cute. Just like, fuck you, man.
What?
I didn't come here to be treated like this.
How did you come to be treated?
I'm sorry.
Dignity
Kerr,
and
you have a little
respect.
drawing glove. You're so manly.
Once again, Scrubs reference JD getting his appendix taken out. He was up all night, puking and crying. Turk! Sorry, not crying. Punching the wall all man-like.
You have hairy arms, sir. Well, he is male.
Is he?
You just assume
Okay.
my gender? No, I am. But yeah. You should see my chest. No, you don't want to see my chest.
Oh man,
Are you
Kerr.
offering?
Whoa, that's Patreon offer
Yeah.
as a Kickstarter tier, just a calendar.
That's when all of my subscriptions become tier 3. That's what that is.
Don't make that promise.
Almighty doubles as a live Sasquatch.
There.
And then
When the
some.
when a Kickstarter comes out, one of the Kickstarter tiers is you can have a calendar with all of VG on it.
Oh, please don't make that promise. Even I don't want that.
Oh, come on. We'll do it for fun.
Yeah, we
Sexy VG
are.
calendar.
That's the thing. That's the kind of thing that we would do for fun. Like you wouldn't be like why are you putting that up as a Kickstarter goal? Like we'd do that for free.
Just upload it every year. Okay, guys, here's the VG boudoir shoot.
Legit, I'd wear lingerie and everything. I don't even care.
Dude, Almighty and I will personally go and get our own get-ups from Victoria's Secret.
Oh yeah.
Oh my
yeah,
gosh.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get mine from the big girl section.
Yes.
Oh my god. Oh man, people are gonna be like, "Oh man, VG calendar confirmed. VG boudoir calendar confirmed." Man. Should have a specific one for each team. So art team, audio team, mechanics. Collect them all.
Collect
$24.99 each.
Am I the only one who really wants Adobe to release a proper 3D modeling program? Being so used to Adobe, jumping into 3D programs is always so frustrating due to how different they can be. Shortcuts especially differ so much from program to program.
Oh
Man,
man,
I want Adobe to burn to the fucking ground.
I don't even want Autodesk to release a 3D program.
Yeah, I want Autodesk to release a good working 3D program. Yeah, they've been at it for like 30 fucking years. Surely they'd have got it by now.
do you not like Adobe?
I'm honestly like for games industry stuff. We used Photoshop for the longest time purely because there was nothing else, and now there's stuff like the Quixel suite and the Substance tools and stuff. Like Photoshop is absolutely dead to me. Like there is no reason why any games artist should be using Photoshop nowadays.
Will y'all be using big boobs to attract new players, or will y'all make shirtless men in the game? ¿Por qué no los dos?
So I actually spoke to Mongoose today about this exact subject, but I did promise him on one of his YouTube videos that I would be making
A Bopo.
I'd be making the big fat hooker that he's always wanted in a game, on the condition that I also make a super shredded, practically naked male character as well. And he is totally fine with that. And so
Basically like a He-Man.
Yeah, not even a He-Man. Like this is gonna be like total weeb territory.
Are you gonna have that? Are you gonna have that man sling where it's just like one leg and underwear?
It's gonna be ridiculous. Like the ideas that I have for this character are just like so easily like could get me in trouble.
You should use my buddy for the reference on that one, man.
No, he's too built. Like I'm going for like the 18 to 22-year-old kind of like shredded fucking like fuckboy type look.
Are you talking like a shredded out hipster with no clothes?
Pretty much.
Oh jeez.
Balls as smooth as eggs.
Are you gonna give him Jesus hair too?
Alright, probably.
Almighty, I'm gonna send you.
Either that, or it'd be like Jersey Shore type hair, you know.
Almighty,
Nice.
I'm gonna send you a questionable photo.
What?
I'm gonna send you a questionable photo.
wait. Am I prepared for this? This isn't you.
No, you're not.
Like.
No.
Oh,
I'm gonna send you a question.
Okay.
I'm gonna send you a questionable photo so you can I can show you what I was thinking.
Like, dude, I like you a lot, but like, I'm not sure I'm ready for our relationship to take it that like to go to that level.
No. It's some random person. Ready? No, I was thinking you were talking about this type of. This is not stream suitable.
Yeah, fucking absolutely. Absolutely.
Oh gosh.
I'm
Omega
totally
sent it to
down
me.
with
I
that.
have to see.
I'm totally down with that.
Come on, show us.
Hold on.
You gotta do it now.
I sent it to Boo. Hold on.
Let me see what we got here. Alright. Pretty good.
Someone said to make a woman with a beard. Give me a second.
I see.
But I think you're right, Almighty. Like, my buddy Nick would eat that guy.
Yeah, like I want this guy to be like shredded and not hot, but like cute. You know what I mean? Like one of those guys that girls are all like, oh, he's cute. You know that kind of shit. But like him, like yeah, your buddy would just like eat him for breakfast kind of thing.
Let's see.
Yeah, I mean, you've got like
$10.
the Channing Tatum kind of built guys, and then you've got like The Rock built guys.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys, for all your hard work and dedication. Looking forward to the Kickstarter project so I can donate to that awesome campaign. Thanks so much for your donation. We appreciate it.
What, the donation which hasn't happened yet, or?
There was a donation that just happened. I read the message.
The $10 one.
Yes.
So I'm just spending a little bit of time.
I thought you were just reading that out randomly.
Someone
No.
requested like a beard, so I'm going one step further.
Oh, here you go. A goatee combo. Mustache goatee
He's
combo.
going for the Fu Mans.
Wow, I got scrolled up all the way to the top. I don't know why. So is the Samus? No, it's not Samus. Hawaiian bread is, keep giving her those plate things showing up like a closed pine cone. Almighty, how would you like to be treated?
I'd like to be what?
How would you like to be treated? And then somebody said, he said earlier he likes to be treated as a sub.
Why the opposite? In fact, exactly the opposite.
Just make a woman with a beard.
Oh,
Link
curl
it.
it.
I'm not linking. I'm not linking this in chat. Oh, demonic here. I'll send it to you.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
I'm actually scared now.
You should be.
Missing out on everything driving. So I'm really gonna crash. Send it to me. Send it to me.
I'll send it to you. Hold on. Let's see.
Oh, that's a bad idea.
Can I get one?
You can. Look at it when you get home, Deep.
Sweet.
It's not. You guys need to hurry. You guys need to hurry up, otherwise my wallet will be 100% and drone the game before your funding starts. I'm sorry, but the game's free to play, so you can always save up your money. Could Omega do this off stream so we don't get jealous? I could. But I'll forget. Hashtag keep the beard. What is this, Sir Theo? That Injustice 2 Green Arrow stash.
Literally pull me over so I can look at whatever this is.
Oh my god!
Just to let everyone know, this is Theo in full celebration of No Shave November.
What the hell is that?
Oh, you just.
That is the wrong place to keep your slingshot.
I mean, it's nice and concealed.
Right? I mean, like...
What more do you want?
Michael Phelps goggles.
Like Michael Phelps, what?
Goggles.
Goggles. Oh, Shikar, did you want to see it too?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Oh god. I thought you were gonna save yourself.
I'm just waiting for Shikar to say something along the lines of like, "This is normal. This is normal in Germany."
You don't wear that?
What the actual fuck?
Okay, that wasn't the reaction I
Right,
expected.
so it's not normal in Germany.
Not normal in Germany.
No! What the fuck?
Confirmed abnormal.
The German version has no strap.
Yeah.
Can the facial hair be a skin for Theo?
Yeah, I was gonna say that's a $10 skin right there, just the beard and moustache.
And before he accidentally makes some kind of unavoidable save and he has to keep it like this.
It's a separate object. I can delete it anytime. Like I can just set it on and off.
No shave November skin for Theo confirmed.
Booth leaked it. That Injustice 2 Green Arrow stash.
I swear, if that picture becomes a skin of some sort, like a summer skin, I'm gonna be upset.
I've already sent it to the concept artist.
Oh my god!
Now everyone in the team knows exactly how perverted you are.
No, it was like, Breezy Bear has joined the fray. Thanks for following. So what happened was like, that's a very popular, like, not popular. That was a swimsuit style in Japan. No, it's a swimsuit style in Europe, I think, actually.
Yeah, the guy does look very European as opposed to Japanese.
Yeah.
So Shikar should know all about that then.
What did you walk into, Shikar? God damn.
Yeah, it's one of those. Yeah, it's like a weird. Yeah, I was like looking. I remember I was looking at something like that was European related, and I was like, "What is that? What is that swimsuit?" Oh, it was so terrible.
It's called the Banana Hammock Deluxe.
Sometimes less is more.
There's only one room in Casa del Tard. You got a hammock?
What are you, about a medium?
I just love the fact that he's like, don't worry, Todd's got some to spare. Like, no, Todd, no!
No, Todd, stop.
It's like that meme with Goofy, and like when the dad comes like, no, Dad, no!
Get that beard in a loot box with 0.1% drop rates and then money. Like, people were telling us not to do loot boxes, so we're probably gonna have to think,
From what I understand, loot boxes are out.
Yeah.
I could be wrong with that, though. Don't quote me on that.
Yeah, we don't know, but you guys have been expressing that you weren't interested in loot boxes at all, like in any way, shape, or form. So we're trying to be conscientious of that.
I mean, we're not like don't get me wrong. We can't rule anything out at the moment because obviously, you know, development can change.
Yeah, we're just trying to be conscientious of what you guys do and don't want, as far as that goes. She needs to get a pair of old man glasses so the skin would be set. Oh my god, I want to see. I'm sorry, guys, I cannot link that.
What do you think of doing that? What do you think of doing that brachialis area there, Almighty?
Oh, what?
What are you thinking about doing with the brachialis area? I'm noticing
I'm just gonna do another plate. Like I'm
cool.
not gonna stress about like they generally follow the muscles, but I'm not gonna make them like perfect or anything.
Just call it a day. The model's finished. Screw the clothing, screw shaving. Just put her into the game like this. One more question. Do you need permission to use someone as a reference?
Not if you're only using them as a reference. Like if you're going for 100% likeness, then generally you should seek permission.
What is this?
Hey, May.
Hey.
Oh, you're back.
May, that's not even the worst of what we were just talking about.
What?
Okay, send May the picture.
I gotta send May a picture.
Oh god.
May, get this for your boyfriend.
May or may not know what it is.
This is where May's just like he's already got 3.
What the fuck?
Okay, apparently he doesn't.
Unless that's what she wants us to think.
Hey, babe. They're telling me to get this for you. They're telling me to get this for you.
Stream conversations are fun. You know, we were talking about
Interns are fun.
there was a character we were talking about that Almighty was talking about with Mongoose, saying that like we need to make a character that's just like, I don't know, just how did you describe it?
Fat hooker.
Fat hooker. And then Almighty was like, okay, I get to make a weeby anime character that's like muscular and like all half naked. And I was like, oh, just use that. Just use this underwear. Are you gonna use this underwear?
Oh gosh. Oh my gosh.
That's hilarious.
No, it just looks like a superhero.
This is super. I need that style of underwear on a superhero now. Can we have a champion that holds out a warm pie and people are taunted towards the pie like a cartoon show?
Oh man, that reminds me of Broforce. There's I think it's MacGyver. Like he throws out like a turkey filled with dynamite, and all of the enemies run towards the turkey and then get blown up.
All right, now we need the Harry Potter scarf.
Can we get a character with Harry Potter? Did it? I told you not to. Why would you link the link and expect people not to not to click it? Gosh, man.
The loop.
The loop. Damn, Theo is set. I mean,
Look, people ask for this stuff and I deliver. Okay, like that's just how I roll. Okay.
you don't delete these, right? You just save them and like hide the layer.
Yeah, basically.
You just like have like for April Fools, just release all these different things that we add to the.
Yep.
Just random cosmetics.
Yeah. No, just release them like this. Like all the random stuff that people requested. Just be like, these are the stream versions of the masters.
Like literally, like one day only on April Fool.
Okay, placing an order for my first loop.
Wait, what?
Your first what?
You have to click the link.
Oh. Yeah.
Link. Alright.
Honestly, I'd rather just wear nothing.
Oh.
Pretty much.
Oh, you ordered one?
No, I did not.
Oh, okay.
Oh, fucking hell, you
What was that?
Her boyfriend.
That's May's boyfriend. May's boyfriend is how should we say?
He's not playing Fortnite.
Loud.
Rather animated.
Did you just go Rastafarian on?
He's playing Rocket League.
May's boyfriend isn't quite sure what his ethnicity is.
Oh, hell no. Get away from me.
God damn!
Man, we're so getting banned from Twitch.
I'll be myself.
Actually, I don't think we can get banned for language, can we? Like,
No.
there's-
No, because we have made.
like there's all like 13-year-olds that swear and shit. So
Yeah, if you're on
we
the
also
front
have a,
page where then it's you'll be taken off.
we also have mature set on the stream, so it's like.
Yeah, 18 plus you can set it.
True.
I'm gonna before it gets any weird, I'm just gonna go to bed.
okay,
Okay.
Okay, before it gets any weirder,
Sleep well, dude.
Dreams.
I've set the bar.
Peace.
No, you have to stay. Aw, he left.
Oh man, I hope you really didn't send that to the concept artist already. Uh. If there's this Theo skin, I'm going to no life the shit out of her.
If what?
If this is the Theo skin, then I'm gonna no life the shit out of her.
Well, yeah, I mean, this is what I'm working on now is gonna be like the default Theo skin.
No, with like the mustache and stuff, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. The skin is clean shaved, Theo. I'm taking solo lane all day. I mean, if you can do that, then best of luck for you, if you're able to do it.
Yep. I'm sure there's going to be some people out there that would like applaud you doing that.
Is this the blonde guy with the red clothes and the concept art? The blonde guy with the red... Probably? I don't know. I'm not sure.
Think so? No, I'm pretty sure it's not. I think that might have been Inferno.
Where did Granny Panties go?
Oh, sorry.
Your boyfriend took him.
Oh.
So are we? Is it confirmed we're doing the bofo for Mangoose after Theo?
Huh?
The what?
The fat hooker.
Oh, no. I have a couple of other things to do before that.
Oh, okay.
You have to get the first 5 done.
I can't wait to see what he does. I want to see like them, ripped fishnet stockings and crap like that.
Yeah.
We
I
have,
really have no idea what concept he means. I can't find a picture with a blonde guy and red clothing.
I think that's Inferno. I think Mighty's right.
I'm in
one of the earlier
Inferno,
ones.
in the Inferno folder, and there's no blonde with red.
Well, it was in the last SOTG video.
Yeah.
You showed it.
Will we have a ranked game mode on game launch, or at least an update after release? If not, we will revolt and overthrow y'all. Is that a threat?
I saw that post on Reddit, and all I can say is like, bring it.
I can't. Can you believe that these viewers believe that they can overthrow us? I mean, yeah, but we'll try. We can't make any promises.
Like, between me and Booth, man, we got the power. So...
It's correct. It's correct.
The hero is the concept art at 47 seconds, named Male Theo. Then yeah, probably. Yeah, try you? Oh man.
2 seconds.
We could have a little miniature kid that shoots a bow named Atreus.
My dad owns Microsoft. Can he ban you? oh, my dad owns Microsoft. He can ban you. I mean, then we'll just use
Gates
Max.
Jr.
Yep.
I don't think Gates Senior would do that.
Also, we would probably just switch to like Linux or something, or Mac.
Oh, I can't use Windows anymore? Oh.
No.
Shut up. I was burning out in midair, okay?
No, you showed up.
You shut up.
Hasta mañana.
You can bluff all you want. Just remember, we all meet up at Gamescom.
Oh, that happened.
Boof.
What?
My dad invented your dad.
Oh.
I'm guessing this.
My dad invented your dad. A Harry Potter mark on her.
So he's grandpa?
A Harry Potter mark on her forehead, as well as since a Harry Potter mark on her forehead as well. Since we're at it, no, Voldemort will have a girl who lived this time around.
I didn't like the Harry Potter films.
Oh man. Can y'all
I like
sell?
the first 3. The third film was my favorite.
And the books as well are pretty basic.
Well, y'all have cool hats like Paragon. Can y'all sell Paragon hats? I still want one. We are not Paragon, so we cannot sell any merchandise with their branding or logo on it in any way, shape, or form, sadly.
Almighty, maybe we've talked about this before, but maybe not. Have you read Patrick Rothfuss?
Yeah.
Yes, okay, alright.
I know that name.
Name of the Wind, Wise Man's Fear.
Yeah, which are some of the most fantastic fantasy
Oh,
books ever
Yeah,
written.
they would be if you'd ever fucking finished them.
Yeah, no kidding.
He,
Unbelievable. I have no idea how he's going to sum up this story in one more book.
He's not.
And I mean,
he's absolutely not.
It could be 1,500 pages, and I have no clue. I mean, this dude's still a kid.
But I'm a big fan of, like, when it comes to magic and magic systems in particular, I'm a huge fan of Brandon Sanderson.
Oh, he's fantastic.
Like, just the way he, like, basically itemizes magic systems and stuff, and makes sure that, like, when magic is used in a world, you understand exactly how it happened. Like, there's no ambiguity to it, kind of thing. It's a rare thing to see in fantasy. Like magic systems that are so well thought out, because so many authors abuse magic as this kind of like catch-all for like, oh, this character's in this situation, how are they going to get out of it? Well, magic, you know? And Sanderson is basically like, no, that sucks, there has to be rules. No, I agree.
I mean, if you want to take a look at how good Brandon Sanderson is, after Robert Jordan died, I mean, he finished that off. I mean, give me a break. So, I like Robert Jordan a lot. I kind of feel like Terry Goodkind took a little bit of the magic system from that and implemented it into the Sword of Truth series. I love the Sword of Truth series as well. That was fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
And then they went and made the TV series that made me vomit. Sorry, I wasn't a big fan of that.
My favorite nonsensical magic system has got to be the Discworld.
Got to be the what?
Discworld. Terry Pratchett.
Ah.
Like if you ever want to read books that have magic that really makes no sense, but it's actually okay that it doesn't make sense, read the Discworld books. They are fantastic.
Gotcha.
And the personification of death in those books is by far my favorite of any literature, like, ever.
Really?
Oh yeah. Death is like just an outstanding character in those books.
Now, did I hear that somebody's doing the Terry Brooks books into like a series?
I'm not sure.
Thought I heard that.
You might have done, but I haven't, so I don't.
Gotcha. Here's a question for you. Have you seen Requiem yet?
Nope.
That was a cool series that was done in the UK that my wife and I enjoyed a lot. My sister referenced it to us, I recommended it to us 2 weeks ago, I think, and we literally started it like at midnight. We'll see how this is, and we binge watched it all the way through the morning. I think there's only 6 or 7 episodes or something like that, but it was really good.
Nice.
Liked it.
A film that kind of took me by surprise, actually, on Netflix was Annihilation. That was quite a good film.
Annihilation on Netflix. I'm looking it up right now.
It's a pretty good film. It's fairly open-ended, leaves you asking quite a few questions in a good way.
Let's see. Blah, 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 blah. Omega, want to hear a joke? Epic Games customer service.
God damn! Somebody find the chill.
I am not seeing Annihilation anywhere on
It appears this guy is out of chill.
Can we have a male mermaid master that has a super awesome spawn animation but has to move around like he uses magic heart moves?
Merman! For all you Zoolander fans.
What about time systems? Does anyone know how I can get notifications when this channel goes live? Yep, sure. If you go up there and press the heart button at the top, it'll activate follow, and if you click the drop-down box, you can click turn notifications on, and it'll send you an email anytime we go live.
And if you want to be really generous, you can subscribe.
Or donate $1.
Or donate $1.
Son of Insurad.
Oh, you want to do it, Boof? Go ahead.
No, I don't.
Son of Insurat has joined the fray. Thanks for following. Yo. Boop 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 boop. Brandon Sanderson is one of the best writers ever in a long time. Final Fantasy World of Radiance is one of the best magical fights ever written. Are there going to be any?
Oh, Words of Radiance was fucking amazing. And I've finished Oathbringer. Well, I finished Oathbringer like 2 days after it came out. Yeah, like, so good.
I'll tell you, one of the only books that I've ever binge read and read in a day, started it at 8 a.m. and then finished it at 10 a.m. the very next day, was Terry Goodkind's Face of the Fallen.
Oh, that's a very good book.
That was the best book, in my opinion, in the Sword of Truth series. It was fantastic. It brought to light some of the most interesting characters in that world. In that book,
who just followed?
Over.
I missed the name of the person who just followed. Did anybody see it?
It Nation 1.
It Nation 1 has joined the fray. Thanks for following. Thanks, May.
Welcome.
Are there going to be any four-legged characters? Not at the current moment, but we can definitely plan some later down the line. I did follow, but I didn't get a pop-up where I can enable notifications. You have to click the little drop-down box at the top, beside the heart. Can you copy Rengar from LoL and rename him Rengo so y'all don't get sued? No.
We are not intending to copy anything from anywhere. Except maybe when it comes to like my favorite characters, then I might do it.
Annihilation isn't on United States Netflix. Sorry.
Wait, what? It's not? Oh, damn.
No, it's not. I looked it up just now.
Oh, damn. It's so good. I feel so bad for you all.
It may come at a later date.
I hope so. Time to open up that VPN.
If you're oh yeah, people are talking about not getting their refunds.
What refunds?
Paragon.
I was gonna say, I haven't refunded anyone. People want refunds? Refunds for what? What have I done?
Nigga, how about that? Yeah, you like that, right?
Yeah, you like that, yeah!
When it goes silent, I'm just gonna unmute myself.
Come on, gringo!
Chill! Put some chill in your factor.
Is he playing a game right now? What's going on?
Yeah, he's playing Rocket League.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Boo-boo-doo-boo-boo-boo.
We play a lot of games in this house, but I will tell you the game that brings up the most hate from everyone in this house, including anyone that we bring in for parties, is Mario Kart.
That's just how you.
Fuck you.
That's how you choose to end your.
You cheap fuck.
Mario Kart is how shit gets handled in my house. Let me.
If you want to break up with your friends, you play Mario Kart.
The most fun ones is like the kids that are like, oh yeah, let's play Mario Kart, or like one of the kids recently got into Pokemon. They're like, yeah, let's play Pokemon together. And I'm like, kid, you don't know what kind of worms you've just opened.
My wife, I mean, she will literally. She doesn't care if she gets first place. All she cares is that you don't. And she
like,
will
if
make
I'm gonna
that
lose,
happen.
you're gonna lose.
Yep, that's pretty much how it goes. She is cold playing Mario Kart. Oh my gosh.
Let's see. Can you make a master out of what you imagine the Great Papa Vanu to look like, please?
The Great what?
I don't know who Papa Vanu is. Please enlighten us. Someone has been asked before, but will the game be gory or nice and family friendly? We're going for a T rating, I think we said?
Yeah, we're going for a T for tone it down a notch. Take it down a notch.
I'm on iOS. There is not an arrow. I will try on PC next time. Thanks. Yep. No worries. Can we have a game mode where we get to dunk Beast Prime? I don't know.
Have they talked about that mechanic yet? About
Nope.
No. We haven't discussed anything to do with Prime's actual mechanic.
Gotcha. Okay.
For future masters, a good character to take inspiration from is the Lorax. You're welcome.
The Lorax? Well, we just gave her a huge stash.
Yeah.
Atker May, does he play Rocket League with mouse and keyboard or an Xbox controller?
He plays with an Xbox controller and a PS4 controller, but I recently took the PS4 controller, so he's stuck with the Xbox.
I don't know who Papa Vanu is, please. How can you get a teen rating with a fat hooker? It's a tasteful hook.
These days, they got teenagers buying hookers. You kidding me?
You gotta have a thumbnail of your face with the beard for the YouTube video now.
Yeah, okay, I'll do that.
Just like we did with Emo Prime.
Yeah, I'm down.
I'm
Glasses as
guessing
well,
that
or just the beard?
might as well just do the full Monty.
You know what the full Monty is, right?
No.
Full Monty is full-on frontal male nudity.
Yeah.
With the loop?
Yeah. No loop. Stand loop.
The loop must be broken.
The loop cannot contain.
That was excellent, May.
Oh my gosh.
There's a famous British movie called The Full Monty that I advise you watch. I'm sure someone in America has tried to parody it at some point. Probably Adam Sandler.
Let's see. Guessing that Theo's going to have synthetic armor, or is this just the Under Armor?
This is just the Under Armor.
Can we get this game in first person and on VR so I can get PTSD when I get hunted down by an assassin? Mods. Let's see. Papa Vanu is the sexy voice in PlanetSide 2 for the Vanu sovereignty. He wants the soldiers to seek enlightenment through advancement of technology. Oh, good to know. I played PlanetSide 2 for a little while, I just never got a chance to learn the characters. I mean, it's very possible. If anything, he may if anything, we have like an announcer pack in a similar vein, because I don't know if he is actual playable character or class or something that like has actual character use past being a voice, but we can definitely consider it. Is this how Theo's armor will look all over her body?
No.
Okay. I thought a full Monty was just a Canadian riding a horse after a buffet.
What? What?
I thought a full Monty was just a Canadian riding a horse after a buffet.
That's a full Mountie.
Under Armour sponsor confirmed. We have no confirmed sponsors at the moment.
So this is just like a bio suit for her. Is it part of her or?
It's no, it's not part of her.
Okay.
Them, not part of them.
That mustache and glasses.
It's quality, isn't it?
Just for you, May.
Oh, thank you. So nice of you.
This is gonna be the May pack.
So I wanted to translate the game into a language not yet applied for. Do they get reviewed and applicants notified? Yeah, I think so. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure. Just because like the game is not out yet, and translation would be something that would be closer to release. Like when we have things for you to translate. Like we have a list of translators that are wanting to translate the game, but until we have something for you to translate, there's nothing to translate.
That's kind of another thing that we have to make the public aware of, especially people who are interested in VO, professional VO, that get in contact with us multiple times daily. We are quite a ways away from being able to implement anything like that. I mean, we're in all reality, audio and games, it's all post. Everything is post, which means it comes after all these guys have done all their kick-ass work. So
yeah. So like part of the reason why people like me and Oni are here are mostly for like just to hang out and interface with you guys and make stuff like the streams seem more interesting at the current moment.
Well, the great thing about Omega and Oni is the fact that you guys are here on the ground floor running, as well as Spacey Stinson. Is that you guys get to learn about these characters. You're in on their development, and I like that because you guys get tied to who and what these individuals are, and in just my opinion and my experience, that lends itself well to people who then begin or who are asked to start acting these characters, because you've been involved with their development and you get to know them, as it were. So.
And not only that, but it seems that me and Oni are both good copywriters as well. So if so when it comes to stuff like writing things like announcer packs or lines for characters, that's something we can both do generally relatively quickly. So we can help with that type of stuff when it's needed. Also, because I'm a graphic design multimedia student, I can help do any like little things that people like maybe Nodi needs some minor graphic design work done, or I can help with any minor stuff that needs to be done, like if a video needs to be done last minute, I can probably do one of those. So it's just more like just little side assistant work and just hanging out with you guys. Is the armor going to be more streamlined or more bulky and angular?
The concept I'm looking at right now is fairly streamlined.
Am I leaking anything by saying isn't Theo a support character, or am I wrong?
Theo is a melee support.
Melee support, okay.
Hello, Aubrey Beardsley. Hello, Aubrey Beardsley. Welcome to the stream. Hope you have a good time. Can we get a sign language voice pack? To know.
So somebody needs to be videoing ASL.
Yeah. I mean, it's not saying that it's impossible. We just have to look at how to do it, because that would probably require like a notification popping up instead of like the text. Just have a video play for that.
Here's the problem with that. You know, so many people are going to be going, you know, he doesn't sign fast enough.
Yeah, but then we'd also have to worry about, like, because ASL is not the only sign language spoken. There's also
there's
sign
a
language.
bunch.
Yes, there's also sign language for other languages that we'd have to factor in.
Yep.
So, like, Japanese sign language, Spanish sign language, German sign language, all of it is different things that we'd have to worry about. And then we'd have to have somebody, like, cross-reference the sign language to make sure they're not signing something wrong.
All people you're usually under contract and things like that happen.
Yeah. Listen, as soon as the beard showed up, I was entertained, so the job was complete.
Glad we could entertain you.
I'm so happy. Will champions cost in-game currency or will they be free? No, that's how Paragon went broke. That's not up to us.
I don't think we're paying for any heroes, are we? I could be completely wrong with that.
I don't think we are going to be charging for access to any particular hero. I think the current plan is for essentially just for cosmetics to be what we are likely to charge for.
I cannot do it all. It's very much jack of all trades, master of none. So I can do a lot of little things, but not a lot of big things. I thought the stream was ending, and he starts for chassis area. Oh yeah, the stream is supposed to end at 8 o'clock. We're 5 minutes after it already.
I'm having fun.
All right, so you guys, your extra long stream today.
I mean, I can go if you want.
No, almighty, stay. There is this Master Roshi? Just kidding.
I'd love to see a knockoff of Geralt of Rivia in here.
Not the only sign language spoken. It's hard. I don't know how to properly. It's not the only sign language communicated. Is that better?
Used.
There we go. Are champions gonna cost currency? Like LOL, not actual money? I don't think we're gonna do in-game currency either. 24-hour stream, let's do this. I don't know if Gur's able to do it on 24-hour stream.
No, not happening.
We would have to send Almighty like a pound of booger sugar just so he'd be able to stay awake the entire time.
It took me like a good 5 seconds to get booger sugar.
I just got it.
we were all so innocent for like a good week, like booger sugar.
Wow, it took a while for me. Yeah. Okay.
Everybody on the team was actually super innocent.
That's very
except
good.
for Boo. We're all just
Los Angeles, man. I mean, what do you want?
They're just like, booger sugar? What is that, Uncle Boo? Uncle Boo, what's booger sugar?
Do I have a Japanime character asking me about cocaine?
No, but that's the thing. Like the only correct response that an adult should have to that question is, why? Do you have some?
Well, Champion System sucks. Open a loot box just to get poppy. Well, so the way League works, it's not just a loot box. You can get something from a loot box, but you get money from playing games and doing well in them, and then you can use that to buy champions. It's just that it takes a long time, especially if you're new, to get all the champions.
I don't know if guys are paying attention much to what's happening on the business side of the gaming industry, but loot boxes right now are under heavy fire, to the point to where there are specific governments that are getting involved in the availability of loot boxes. So it's a smart thing to actually stay away from right now.
Yeah, essentially, loot boxes that are paid for are being investigated to see if they are to see if they're a form of gambling.
Yeah.
And a lot of people have said yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like EA is fucked at the moment. and I'm pretty sure ActiBliz are not too far behind.
Yeah.
Are Activision and Blizzard like the same now? Like, did one of them buy each other?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Blizzard bought a controlling share of Activision, I think.
Right.
Okay.
But that's for a while now.
Yeah.
I don't play Blizzard or Activision games. I just like remember logging into the Blizzard battle.net or Blizzard app is what they call it now, and like seeing Destiny 2 being sold on it, and I was like, why is this here?
Yeah, it's since 2000.
Is it just me, or is nothing happening in terms of video on stream? You may need to refresh.
Happens from time to time.
Refresh.
What is that sad treasure chest that just appeared on the screen?
Sad treasure chest.
Oh, I think people in the chat can win treasure or items or something. Don't know what's actually in them or anything. Something to do with a bot somewhere from one of the someone set up. I don't.
Yeah, they have Streamlabs has like a stream boss thing or like a randomizer, so you can like just for like chatting.
Almighty loot boxes confirmed.
Paragon failed because people didn't have to play to earn anything. That's why they lost so many players. People only play when a new champ releases, so having free-to-play champs is not going to go well on a free-to-play game.
Paragon lost because they didn't listen to what the community wanted.
Oh, there's going to be plenty of things for you to unlock. Don't worry about that.
I think
through play, like there's plenty of things that you can only get through play that we have planned.
Yeah.
I think that in free-to-play games, loot boxes are fine, but a full-price game, loot boxes are crap. She needs a beauty mark too.
Give her their Cindy Crawford mole.
Yeah, I'll get to like asymmetry and stuff like that.
The good Marilyn Monroe. Let's see. Is the master named Warden a boy or a girl?
The master named Warden is a thing.
He's a robot.
He robot. He's very masculine presenting though.
Yep.
Dota 2 has all heroes for free, and it's massively popular. Do you have an approximate ready-made version of the character in your head, or do you invent it on the go? Sorry for Google Translate. It translated well. You did a good job.
And to answer the question as best as I possibly can, I have concept art that I'm using as a guideline, but I also have a mental image that I'm using too.
So we're using mental concept images. What do you guys think about the season pass thing that Fortnite is doing?
I mean, I don't know. I don't follow the game. Sorry.
How dare you assume Warden's gender? I don't think Warden is the type to get offended by that, honestly.
Warden is, from what I've seen of him for the most part, is a very happy robot.
You know, unless he's dispensing justice.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he has an absolute hard-on for justice.
Oh man, it's raining real hard outside. My power may go out.
Sorry, you have a phone, right?
Yeah, I do.
Well, there you go.
I don't know.
Problems
I'll
solved.
probably able to. It's at 48% right now.
Problem. Oh.
I can't wait for the new technology that Facebook is probably developing to read your mental images. It'll have so many applications for art. Right? Right?
Yeah, I can't wait for Facebook to read my mind. Just, yeah.
I can't wait for the Facebook dating app so that I can always find all the friends that I already have on a dating app. Make Kanye West in the game, please. No. No.
No.
No.
Maybe Snoop Dogg or Martha Stewart.
No, they're best friends. You need to put them both in the game together.
Exactly.
Is Warden's ult a cuddle? It's a justice cuddle.
Man, send that idea through to the mechanics.
Justice cuddle.
Man, it sounds like Moomin Rider. Justice throw.
What do you mean? What's Fortnite? If you press gaming on YouTube, all it is all a compilation of random people with the title Ninja.
You're going under the wild assumption that I watch anything to do with gaming.
Nobody watches YouTube gaming. So YouTube has like a separate, when YouTube was trying to take Twitch's fan base away from Twitch, they started a new website called YouTube Gaming that was just basically Twitch but YouTube, and nobody looks at it. It's because it's basically just YouTube, but they like got rid of all videos that aren't gaming. Well, we have an ultimate that's similar to Blue Robocop's Long Tongue of the Law in Paragon. I don't know. I can't announce that. Martha, Snoop, and Martha tag team announcer pack. I'd be down.
Yeah, dog. You need to go defend your tower.
And now Snoop. Make sure you broil it. 350. If we're having them get Little Dicky as a VO.
I love Little Dicky.
Honestly, I kind of like the way they implemented Season Pass. They're not pay to win, it's optional. And it has to be enough content worth any purchase to pay for it. Yep. You need content. If you don't have content, loot boxes are kind of redundant. I'm just saying, if you make dope skins, I spend money on sexy skins. So you won't buy our dope skins? You'll only buy the sexy skins? I'm sorry.
I don't think that's what they were saying. I need to save.
Yeah, don't forget to save. Everybody who's drawing or modeling with Almighty, don't forget to save.
What is this, a Bob Ross style stream? Everyone's following.
I mean,
make some happy little mustaches.
Sometimes when people like to watch other artists, it makes them want to do art too.
Yeah, that's true.
Blah, 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 blah. After she gets a dimple or beauty mark, we need a vote. I'm just saying, if you make blah, 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 blah. That's probably over 2K. Probably over 2K on LOL skins. Oh man. Well, you'll make champions that take skill, like Gangplank, Yasuo, and Zed. I felt like it was easy to learn every champion. I mean, we have intentions of making champions of various skill levels and caps. Masters of various skill levels and caps. Theo. If you could have any celebrity or voice actor to be an announcer, who would it be?
Omega.
Aww, May.
Aww.
That's so sweet.
May's so suave. Honestly, if I had to pick one, like of course there's a lot of like really popular voice actors and actresses like Tara Strong, Laura Bailey, Matthew Mercer, just the cast of Critical Role. I'd really like Ellen McLean, the voice actress for GLaDOS, to do an announcer pack, just because I just love her. Like she doesn't. I haven't really heard a lot more roles other than like she does the voice of GLaDOS, but she also does the announcer for Team Fortress 2. And I just love watching her. She's so sweet. How long have you gotten used to the 50 Shades of Grey and ZBrush?
What?
That's the question. How long have you gotten used to the 50 Shades of Grey and ZBrush?
I don't understand the question. Gotta be honest.
I cannot elaborate on this question any more or less. Excuse me, sir. Breast armor isn't realistic.
Not breast armor. Well, I mean, like, it is breast armor because it's guarding the breast, but it's more of like a breastplate. It's not really boob armor because it's not.
Get Total Biscuit. That'd be cool if you could get Total Biscuit.
Don't think we can. He is retired.
Yeah.
He is retired because of his health, and I absolutely do not blame him in the slightest.
She does a few Dota heroes. Yeah, she probably does. She does a lot of Valve stuff, so if you have a Valve game or something, she's probably gonna be voicing in it. Can we play a game for the next character you model where somebody starts a timer and doesn't tell Almighty how long it is set for? Then when the timer goes off, the model is done, and that's what you put into the game. We need to raise the stakes. That's not going to make Almighty work faster or have any more quality in his creations. Please be patient.
Pretty much.
So you say you play PlanetSide. What would you say? What would you say with Theo join VSNC or TR? I don't know. I didn't play PlanetSide. So when I say I play PlanetSide, I mean I play multiplayer games like I normally do. My friends drag me along and I pretend I know what I'm doing as they tell me what to do.
Oh, so like that one time in Paragon?
Yeah, basically.
I feel so bad for that. I feel even worse that it worked that they used you as bait on me. Like they had you in mid against me, and I'm like, oh, this is not gonna go well for Omega, and I feel so bad for what's about to happen. And literally, like you were just like, oh yeah, come and kill me. Nope, there's a jungler there.
Because I think so many people were just like, nobody was even telling me. Like, I was just in the lane with you for the longest time, and then they were like, hey Omega, just get Almighty to come out a little bit more. I was like, okay. That's not that hard. Because you were already pretty aggressive on me in the first place, so I was just
so,
like, well,
so angry at myself for just allowing this to happen.
I was just like, why are you just like following? You know, I have this teleport.
So angry.
What team did I pick? If I recall, then I think I picked NC, because my friend liked NC. Theo has a future bra. He has a future bra confirmed. Why did you edit inside? Why did you edit the shape inside of the model?
What do you mean?
Like when you were making the rest plate and you like flattened the back of the sphere that was inside of Theo's model.
Oh, just because I just wanted to bring it closer to the front.
No one tell him it's 1 AM. He knows. We've already told. He said he's having fun, so you guys are getting a longer stream today. Why did your team use the same comp, Gur? Ask somebody.
What?
I guess when we were playing Paragon, why did you use the same comp? We didn't use the same comp.
I don't know. Can't remember. I've slept since then.
Oh, I've slept since then. I don't think they did. I know I changed my hero, so I don't. I mean, but then again, I was just kind of like walking around, like I didn't know what I was doing. Can we have a game where we do lawn care on the map, like trimming the trees, vines, and bushes, and also mowing the lawn? I mean...
I think you're looking for Farm Simulator?
I do love body armor that would send bullets ricocheting into my chin. I mean, if breastises were hard, they would do that. Because they're shaped that way.
Look, I'm just going by the concept art, right? But yeah, I am going to be ending the stream in a minute. I need to get up and do stuff in the morning, unfortunately.
In the morning, we need to get up and do stuff. So get you guys' last questions in. Why did you use a sphere when making something attachable to a master? Is it best to edit? I guess is the sphere the easiest thing to edit for like attachments and stuff?
I mean, yeah, like when you consider your only other options are like, what, you've got like a star, or a cube,
square,
or
cube.
a cone, or a ring, or like, what's this?
Cylinder.
I don't even know what this is.
A Taurus?
No, that's not a Taurus. This is like a weird thing, or like a gear, or a helix. Like, yeah, none of those are particularly easy to edit.
How long did you learn? How long did you learn to distinguish between 50 Shades of Grey? Sorry, I don't know how to formulate my question. There's no problem.
I still don't know how to what
that. Let me see. How long did it take you to learn? I guess so. Like, you know how the models are gray. I guess how long did it take you to distinguish between the different parts of the model, because they're all gray, just different shades of it?
Oh, well, it's more a case of like, so the default. Let me save it first. So like the default thing that you come in with is this horrible red wax, and it's like it's got all this weird like grey shit that happens in cracks and crevices, and it makes it difficult to read as like a 3D model. And there's a whole bunch of different materials you can use. You use like skin-ish looking ones, you use metal-ish looking ones and stuff. But honestly, like for me, when it comes to reading volume and form, just a simple grey material is the easiest one to do, because you can read all of the highlights, all of the shadows, everything, like just much easier to read.
Am I the only one who sees the Batman logo on the breastplate?
It won't be there like when the rest of the stuff is in.
You should leave the armor rough instead of smoothing it flat, like she's been through some serious shit.
Yeah, I mean, like that's like I'm at the phase at the moment where I need to make everything like work together, and then after that I do the detailing stuff.
Hello?
Hello.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, any more
Everything went
questions
silent.
before I end everything?
There's one question. Next stream, will you put the concept art in the corner instead of the nude lady? In brackets, not complaining.
I'm not sure if I'm allowed to show it yet. The next stream though should be after the state of the game, so quite possibly. Yeah. So yeah, I'm going to.
Also, we have several people doing hashtag beauty mark before stream.
Yeah, hashtag beauty mark before stream.
God damn it.
Next stream we put the concept art in the corner instead of the nude lady. Not complaining.
So we had that.
I'm sorry, I'm catching it. What's your favorite color?
Blue.
Blue, hey, team blue.
Right. Thank you everyone for joining in the stream today. Thank you to all of the new followers. Thank you to the new subscribers. Thank you to me and Shakar and like everyone. My brain
Thanks for coming.
literally just like shut down now. It's just completely
Thanks
stopped working.
Thanks everybody for subscribing to my channel as well. And because of you guys, our team will rise to victory. Thanks so much.
Thank you very much, and I'll see you on Saturday, same time.
Bye.
Bye.